Guys, can you hear me? Uh, there might be some noise for this stream. I'm very sorry about that. I had to kind of install a new streaming software. I don't know what happened to my old one. It kind of crashed. So yeah, you might have to. I have not worked with all you know, the noise reduction and all that stuff. I'll do that next stream. I'm sorry for this one, but can you hear me right now? Is the audio all right? This is the best I can do for this one for this stream. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I'm sorry that my quality is only till 720p for now. As I said, I've just installed this new streaming software, right? So the templates are also not that fancy. I'll work on that on the next stream for sure. I think for now, I'm sorry about that. I did not have a lot of time to configure that, so I had to start from scratch. So yeah, I'm sorry for now. For next stream, I'll make sure that it's good enough. So yeah. Okay, and another thing is one of the thing, just in case, in the middle of the stream, if I just stop, then just so you know that it is because of the power cut, right? So this is my team, just so you know, just in case in the crucial time there is a power cut. Make sure this is my template. I'm not going to change anything, but I'm still going to talk about what happened this game week. Now I had my plans. I'll talk about everything. Now firstly, I'll try and get to your chat box. So Ali, Ankit, Infamous, thank you everyone, Dangerous Gamer, Vignesh, I'll get to everyone's question. Kailas, Ram Cordell, thank you so much for joining in. Now okay, let me check the chat box first, right? Okay. Hi, everyone. So thank you so much for joining in. Uh, okay, Dangerous Gamer says, bro, is Eze a good option for the next 2 game weeks? Now, the thing about Eze is, I'll straightly get into it. I'll talk about my plans in a while, but I'll straightly get into your questions. And yeah, now the thing about Eze is, who are you replacing him for? So I don't know. I personally wouldn't go near Eze. He just looks like a liability. I just personally feel that, for that kind of price. And let me just get to the transfers first. Yeah, the upcoming fixtures are good, but still, would I go? Because without Zaha, they just don't look like the same one. No, no, no. I wouldn't really go near Eze. Yeah, he's on set pieces, but still, I don't think Eze would be my go-to choice. I don't think so. I personally wouldn't go near Eze. Might be something here after, maybe I don't know if Zaha will return next game week or not. My plan is to just have Zaha this game week, just keep him, just keep him, don't do anything about it. So AJ, I personally wouldn't recommend to anyone. For now, yeah, for short term you might feel like he's a good one, but still, without Zaha, the Crystal Palace side they just look kind of dependent on him. So after all, he's a talisman. It is normal to look like that, but still, not really. Dangerous Gamer, I personally wouldn't. So Infamous FPL, thank you so much for joining in, Infamous. Would you bring Diaspora and the okay, it's Ali. Hi, Diaz. Okay, Diaz. Okay, Infamous. Would you bring in Diaz and Vardy for -8? Not maybe for Vardy, I would do -4, but for Diaz, would I want to do -8? Nah, nah, nah. Now, Infamous, if I were you, I personally would take -4 for Vardy for this game week. I do think not only for this game week, he does look like a long-term option. I just feel like that. So if you want to take a -4 for Vardy, I don't see a problem there, Infamous. But would I want to take -4 for Diaz? Now, yeah, Diaz looks like the most nailed-on player. He also did play in the Champions League, so he does look like that. But still, would I want now? If he keeps a clean sheet, let's say he does keep a clean sheet, you just get 2 points. What if he does not? What if he does concede one stupid goal and you are in a -2 deficit? So for a center back, yeah, he does look like a good one, the best one, the best Man City asset. After I mean Diaz and Walker, as I've talked about this in my one of the videos, I feel like Diaz and Walker are the two options that you might want to look into. And just so you know, Mendy played in the Champions League. So now I don't know where that puts. Time of Walker and Cancelo. I feel like they are in danger now. But I personally think still Walker would be the most nailed-on player, and Walker and Diaz. So yeah, would I take a -8? No, no, I wouldn't. Infamous. Yeah, -4 for looks fine, but -8, nah, I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. Infamous. I would just let it go. It's Ali says I. Thank you, Ali, for joining in. Uh, Ankit said, when are I go? Okay. uh, it's Ali says, I don't know who to captain, DCL, Grealish, Zayek, or Bruno. Now it's Ali. Okay, if this was my team, I think again, I think uh, I don't know. I don't think Grealish is one of the captain choices for this game week. Zayek against Spurs. Yeah, Zayek was rested in the Champions League. Just so you know, he did not play in the Champions League. So that does mean that he should start this game week and he should perform. That's my prediction. Considering that Pulisic is out, I'm pretty sure Zayek will start. Now let's hope he does perform. But still, would I captain Zayek this game week? No. My main prime captainship, as I've talked about this in my game week 9 review, my main captainship choice would be De Bruyne and Vardy for this game week. So now, since you don't have any of them, I feel like looking at the away form and looking at how Bruno performed in the European League, this week. So I feel like it should be Bruno from me. Bruno against Southampton. Yeah, Southampton has been kind of like, they kind of have been doing good defensively, but still, I think I would bet on Bruno than any other player from here. That's what I personally think. Let me just check the fixtures once. Uh, yeah. Aston Villa. Yeah. I think it's Ali Bruno for me personally. It's between Bruno and DCL, but still DCL without Digne now, no crosses there. So not really. Yeah, and just so you know, Digne is out. If you are wondering, he has some kind of knee surgery. So if it means surgery, it will be for a longer term. So yeah, I think it should be Bruno. It's Ali. Away form is good for Bruno. So yeah, if this was my options, I would easily go for Bruno. Uh, Dennis Gamer says, please help me, bro. I don't have enough money. Should I get Eze for this week and next week? So, Dennis Gamer, I want to know your team, how your team looks. So, it depends on how your team looks, personally. So, yeah, but personally, I wouldn't like pay money for AJ, not at all. No. Uh, Vignesh says KDB or Vardy captain. Vardy for me. For me personally, and yeah, and another thing is KDB was also rested in the Champions League. He did not play. He did not even travel. So pretty fresh legs there. So and and another thing is, so there is a rumor that not a rumor, that is a fact or news, a good certified news that Pope might not play this game week because of he has some kind of head injury in the training. And what the manager said was he is unlikely to play. He did not say he won't play at all. So he said he's unlikely to play. So I guess Pope might not be there. So without Pope, now there might be some new kid. I don't know the goalkeeper's name. I'm sorry, but yeah, without Pope, Tarkowski, and Ben Mee, I mean that trio is pretty good. Come on, like we have to agree. And without Pope, it might not be the same. So I think if the Man City attackers can capitalize on that, the fact that there's no Pope, there might be a lot of goals. Just so you know, there might be a lot of goals. And Sterling also had an assist. Sterling was the captain in the Champions League. I did not watch complete game, but I did watch some part of the second half. But yeah, Sterling had an assist. He looked kind of good, I guess. But yeah, Aguero also came on, but still, I'd wait on Aguero. If you are thinking about Aguero, just wait for him for a while, right? So Vignesh, for me, KDB or Vardy, I don't think there's wrong answer here, right? I feel like Vardy and KDB, they both are the good options, right? But I think I'd personally go for Vardy this game week. Looking at how he was also rested in the Europa League, Vardy did not play full 90 minutes. He just came on, he scored, and he drew, and he qualified Leicester for the Europa League round of 16 and all that. Not 16, round of something, yeah. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is Vardy is the top choice for me this game week. But if you want to captain KDB, I don't see a problem there at all. It's just my personal preferences. So yeah, that's what I think, Vignesh. Then just say Vardy. Yeah. Vardy is the one for me. Series says audio. Okay, audio. Just kidding, bro. I bought Ram Cornell said I bought Jota 4 days earlier for 6 now. Yeah. The price rise for Jota is like incredible. He's just, I think 6 he now, if you can check the price change predictors, right? And like Jota has changed for twice in a single week. Like that's massive, that's massive. A lot of people have put faith into him, and probably because of how cheap he is, and now he might just play. He also played in the Champions League, so yeah, it might work out. Let's hope it does for the managers who brought him in, like for a longer term, not just for this game week. like if he just plays for this game week and stops playing in other games, it kind of becomes liability, that becomes a problem, in longer term. So, and it's kind of difficult to move on midfielders who are like 6.5 or 5.5 or 7. These kind of price ranges are pretty difficult to move around, so that's what I personally think. So yeah, Ram Cordell said, "Will Mitchell start, bro?" So okay, do you want? Okay, I'll talk about that, Ram Cordell. I'll talk about my team, but I'll get into your questions first, and then when there are no more questions, I'll talk about my team and what I think about Mitchell and my team personally, and why I have Zaha and all this stuff, right? Okay. Uh, where am I? I have Mitchell, but two, but I don't know if we'll start. It's Ali. Yeah, we'll talk about Mitchell. I'm also not sure if we'll start, but I'm taking a chance. I'll just talk about it. Why though? I'll just talk about it. Uh, s- uh, Amrita, okay. Ankit said, did a big mistake, bro. Oh, okay, what was that? I want to know that. Ram Korel says, will Mendy or Cancelo start, bro? Okay, Ram Korel. Now, what happened in the Champions League was, I'm pretty sure Walker will be the right back this game week. I'm 100% sure because Walker and De Bruyne did not even travel in the this week's Champions League. They were completely rested, so I'm pretty sure Walker will be the right back, and Mendy played in the left back position. Now, the thing comes here is, will Mendy still play in left back or will Cancelo come back? Now, my personal view on this is, I'm pretty sure the longer term option for Pep is, at right it will be Kyle Walker and at left it will be Mendy. So I feel like Mendy will be playing in the left back position, right? I don't think Zinchenko will start because when there was no Mendy, as I said, Zinchenko was given time in the Champions League. So I feel like now Cancelo don't it like Cancelo does not have to play in the left back position, because he was, as I said, he's not a natural right left back player, so he had to adopt due to the crisis. But now they have Mendy back, the natural left back player. So I feel like now Walker and Cancelo are the players that will be rotated, and Zinchenko and Mendy will be the one rotated in the left back. So I feel like this game week's Man City lineup, right back will be Kyle Walker, and left back will be Mendy. So that's what I personally think. I don't think Cancelo will play in the left anymore. I just don't think so. And Cancelo was very good, right, in the Champions League. He was like super attacking, like Dallas. He was getting in the attacking midfielder positions. Like he almost scored. Like Cancelo in right back looked pretty good, but still, would he start like Cancelo ahead of Kyle Walker week in week out? I'm not sure. So my prediction is Mendy will start in the left back this game. That's what I think personally. So Koilas says, yeah, okay, Koilas, thank you so much. Uh, okay, Ankit says bought in Tammy. Tammy might not, but Tammy, like as I said, Tammy is one of the players that kind of has been overlooked. Now, yeah, he's a kind of a risk, right? But since like in past few weeks, he has been consistently returning points. Let me just show you Tammy's. Uh, like we have been sleeping on him, like just look at this. Since past 3 game week he has not blanked, and for that kind of price range, 7.2, and not blanking at all, like this is the kind of point that Kane has been returning to for 10 million. So logically we have been kind of sleeping on Tammy. But now, since all the players will return, now Kai Havertz has returned, just so you know. In the Champions League he was on the bench. I think he did come on for a few minutes, I guess. Yeah, so Kai Havertz does not have the full fitness yet, but he will be back. So now that does kind of put Tammy at a risk, since everyone will return now. I feel like Warner should be the one playing in the center forward, and left will be Pulisic. Now Pulisic won't feature this game week, so that's what Lampard has said. He's not fit enough yet. And yeah, if I are a Wilson owner, Wilson might just feature this game week. So yeah, Tammy is one of the one we should have got earlier, not now. Maybe this game week he will play. He might. So let's hope it does, I guess. Ankit, yeah, that might just work out, Ankit. Vignesh says, I have no Liverpool player in my squad too. Does that worry Vignesh? As of what I saw against Atlanta, it does not worry me a lot. But as I said, now when it comes to Liverpool, I don't like to play with a lot of risk players, like a lot of rotation risk players or anything. I just don't like that. I just don't feel secure about that when I have those kind of players in my team. Now, when you talk about Liverpool, it's obviously now what it used to be was it used to be Salah, Mane, or Firmino easily all the time, or Trent and Robertson. Now, since Trent is injured and Robertson is not in the best form of his life, it leaves between Firmino, Mane and Salah and Firmino. We know he's not doing good at all. For no world I would pay that kind of money for Firmino right now. So I think that just leaves Salah and Mane in the contention. Now Jota has joined that line, for the contention of the Liverpool players, but still I'm kind of skeptical manager. I just don't like to play with those kind of players. So that's why I think it's Salah and Mane, and now they are very expensive players, And as everyone says, like I personally says, you can't have everyone. You just can't have everyone. You have to swallow your pride and just let some players go sometimes. Now, if I want to have Salah, if you are one of those who think Salah will do good against Brighton, just bring him in, just do it. But I personally, as I've talked a lot of time now, let me just show you Salah's fixture. I'll bring him in game week 12. I've talked about this a lot in the latest video. Now against Brighton, now we do know that Brighton are not the best defensive side, but as I've said, Brighton are one of the teams that is unlucky this game week. I mean, this season they have been playing very good attacking football. Now there's no Lamptey. I'd want to see how that changes the team complexion, but Trossard is back. That's what I've heard. So Trossard is back, so that might change something. The Welbeck is the main man now, but still, as of what I've seen this season from Brighton, they don't like to they are attacking team no matter what. They just don't sit back, they don't park the bus most of the time. Now I'd want to see what happens against the Liverpool side. So this is not comparatively easy fixture as people think. It is just not. And Wolves, like, come on, Wolves is not an easy team to play against. And yeah, about Wolves, so I think Cody will be back this game week. So according to Nuno, Cody was fit for previous game week, for game week 9, but he did not want to take the chance, so he was not available. But for now, this game week, Cody is back, and Size is not available either for this game week. So that means Kilman is a pretty safe pick. If you want to play him this game week, just play him. I don't think Marshall will come in for Kilman. I just don't think so. I think Kilman will keep his place. So yeah, if you are a Kilman owner, or if you have any kind of doubt, play Kilman this game week, no problem with that. So yeah, as I said, I'm not like super hurried to bring Salah for these 2 game weeks, but I'm pretty sure I'll bring him here. Even if I have to remove Kane to bring Salah in this game week 12, I'll do it. I'll just do it. So that's what my plan is, because after Fulham, he again faces West Brom, so I don't want to miss out on these fixtures. So that is my plan for now, for Salah. So if you ask me about Salah, me personally, I'm not in a hurry to bring in Salah yet. But my plan for game week 12 is definitely yes. I'll bring him in game week 12 if nothing happens to him. That's my plan. Am I worried not having any Liverpool player yet for this game? I don't think so. I'm not super worried, because right now I think it's Man City players where points lie. It's Man City and, let's say, Vardy. That is the main focus for me personally. I think if I did not have any Man City asset, or if I did not have Vardy, I think I would be kind of worried looking at the upcoming fixtures. Maybe if I don't have Sterling or De Bruyne, or maybe even Vardy, I think I'd kind of be worried. I'll try and get them next game week. Like you don't have to force and get Vardy and Man City just in this game week. You don't have to force it, because they might just easy blank. That might just happen. Vardy might blank, De Bruyne might blank. Just trust your luck. And if you have to like break your back to get those players, don't do it. Just leave him. Just hope that they blank or something, and maybe bring them next game week. Try that. Okay, I personally do that. So yeah, for me, I think Vardy was in my plan since last. I mean, I have been planning to bring in Vardy since game week 8. I have been planning this for 2 game weeks. So I know I need to fix my defense, but still, my plan was to bring in Vardy. That is why I removed Son. So yeah, I'll also talk about Son removing for Zaha. That was a mistake, but still, these things happen. No worries. So yeah, I'll talk about that too in a while. But I'll get into the chat box first. So, where was I? Where was I? Okay, yeah. Ramcore says Pulisic is in contention, bro. He's not out. He may feature in his game week. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Ram. I'm not sure about that. So according to what I read was, since I think he was not in the Champions League squad either. I think Kai Havertz was there, but I did not see Pulisic there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he won't start. But still, yeah, he's out for this, and I wouldn't consider him, yeah, as a good option for this game week, Ram. Okay, thank you for that information, Ram. And Leaf Fisher says, why not Vardy as captain? But Vardy is my captain, so I don't know, Lee, what are you talking about? But yeah, my captain is Vardy. So yeah, okay. Nishal, where are you from? I'm from Nepal, Nishal. Yeah, Asia, Nepal. Yeah. Conrad says, when is the double game week? So the thing about double game week is now I have checked some tweets and the Twitter, and according to some sources, it might be in the 18, 19, 20, that kind of game weeks, right? Like no one knows yet, but everyone has predicted to be around that kind of time. So I'm not pretty sure, but if you are using your wildcard at game week 16, if you are saving your wildcard and you are using it at game week 15, I mean sorry, for 15, I think you should try and target the double game week players. That's what I personally do. So it might be around game week 18, 19, or 17, just around that area. So yeah, I'm not sure either because it has not been officially published, but yeah, it will be around that game week, I think, Karan. That's what I think. So Parasar Karki, are you getting rid of Zaha? No, I'm not. I'm not getting rid of Zaha yet. Yeah, it is a risk. Like there's no after the West Brom game, I will get rid of him. After this game, I'm sure I'll get rid of him for Salah. That is my plan for now. I'll get rid of him for Salah, but as I said, he might not even be available against West Brom game. Let's hope he is. Let me just check how many the gap between December 5, 28 now. Yeah, there's a week. So yeah, there's a pretty good chance that Zaha will return against West Brom. I hope he does. If he does not, like, that becomes such a bad transfer. I bought him in and I'll have to remove him without even playing a single game. That would be such a waste of transfer. I'll talk about that too. Now, I'll just say it right now. The one of the things that I realized this season is this coronavirus season is that if you don't have to use your transfer, don't use it. Just don't use it. No matter what, if you don't have to use a transfer, just save it. Just save it. If your players are fine, if they are playing, at least playing, don't make transfers. I think that was one of the mistake I did, that I removed Son for Zaha. I think I did not have to remove Son. I just did not. I was pretty aware about my defense condition. I was pretty aware about that, and that was one of the reason I wanted to save my transfer. But it's all right. It's been done. No problem with that. Let's just hope that Zaha plays next game week, and everyone watching, if you don't have to use your transfer, just save it. Don't use it. Don't force it. Right? If your team looks fine, if there's at least 11 players that plays, just don't use too many transfers. Don't take too many hits. Okay, that's what I have to say. So yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, Parsa. No, I'm not getting rid of Zaha. Let's hope he plays next game week. But after West Brom game week, my if nothing happens to other players, if I don't have to make certain changes anywhere else, my plan is to remove Zaha and bring in Salah. So yeah, that's what my plan is for now, Parsa. So James says hi. James, thanks so much for joining in. Thank you so much, James. Ankit says Liverpool frontline next game week. Salah for Mini Jota because Mane played on full 90. What do you think? Nah, maybe, but I don't see Mane being benched at all. I just don't see. I think I did not watch that game completely, Ankit, the Champions League game of the Liverpool team, but I think Salah was sobbed off in the second half, right? So, and the lineup, I think where Klopp made mistake was the lineup. Like, come on, like, I think they had to win just one more game to qualify, and come on, just play a good team and just qualify and leave it as it is. So for next time you can play the young players. That's what you should do, I think, because now I think Man City has qualified, Chelsea has qualified, all everyone did the same. Like, they put out a strong team, they qualified. Now in the next upcoming remaining group stage games, they can easily play young players, so they can rest the important players. But I think Klopp kind of made a mistake the while he published the lineup. I guess, for God's sake, there were two Williams in the defensive lineup. Like, come on, like, that looked like a loss. So I think he got the lineup wrong. So yeah, I just don't see Mane getting benched at all. I just don't see it. No, no. Personally, Ankit, that's what I think. Uh, Nigel says, De Bruyne, Vardy, worth bringing in. Exactly. Yes, yes. Why not? Now, in my latest video, what I said was, if you have to like make a lot of, if you have to take a lot of hits and make a lot of changes, wait on De Bruyne, because I personally think Burnley is a very good defensive side. I personally do feel like that, because I have seen them play, and I feel like that Burnley is a very good defensive side. Now, since return of Ben Mee, they have looked more strong. And now, but the thing have changed now. Now that Pope is not, maybe not available for this game week, that changes everything. He's a very important part of that defensive lineup for Burnley. And I think Burnley are playing away, right? Let me just check. Yeah, they are playing away. So I feel like De Bruyne certainly got like better option. He was a good option already, and now not having Pope, that makes a better option. So as I said, my best captain choices for this game would be Vardy and De Bruyne. So I don't think there's a wrong answer. So just go with the flow. What just go with your instinct. What do you feel like? So yeah, Nigel. Yeah, it is definitely worth bringing in for Son and Kane. Okay, oh, sorry, I did not read your complete question. Okay, for Son and Kane. Now Nigel, my personal, I'll just talk about it now. My personal thinking is now looking at where Spurs are at the table, they'd want to be there. Now I think Mourinho is taking Premier League super seriously. Just so you know, Kane was also rested in the Europa League. He did not play, and I think Son also got subbed in the second half. All I'm saying is like he's benching. I mean, he's resting a lot of players. He's taking Premier League super seriously. So yeah, Chelsea have been good defensively. I know they have been pretty good, but I think they were still to be tested. Now we'll see against Kane. I mean, against the Spurs team. We'll see what happens. It will be a pretty good match to watch at. I mean, so I think uh, if you don't have both of them now, if you already have subbed out Son and Kane for some other players, I don't see a problem at all. Yeah, I get why you did that because of the fixtures. But looking at the Kane and Son form, I wouldn't be like I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a problematic situation to have at least one of them. That's what I personally think. That's just my opinion, though. I don't think it's a big, huge problem to have at least Kane or Son. So I personally have Kane. I might remove Kane at game week 12 after the Arsenal game. Kane against Arsenal. I love to see that. I feel like there's something for Kane there. So after Kane plays against Arsenal, I might remove him for Salah. So called Salah faces Fulham. So that's, I think, West Brom. I'm sorry, I got confused, but yeah, that's my plan for now. So Nigel, for Son and Kane, Vardy and De Bruyne. Like, Nigel, I think yeah, it might work out. If you don't have to take a hit, Nigel, if you don't have to take a hit, if you have two free transfers and you want to bring in De Bruyne and Vardy, I don't see a problem at all, at all. If you have to take a hit, you have to think twice, I guess, because I think removing Son or Kane right now for a hit kind of seems stupid. I wouldn't personally do that, because yeah, I just wouldn't do that. So yeah, if you have two free transfers, do it. I don't think that's a problem because I think De Bruyne and Vardy should outscore them in upcoming game weeks. Uh, James says, "Damn, your defense looks a bit shaky." I know. As I've said, I know that I have to improve on my defense, but still, I think I'll just roll with it. As I said, you can't have everyone. You can't chase everything in a single game week. Now, you only have one transfer, and as I said, I have planned to bring in Vardy for 2 weeks. That is one of the reasons I have removed Son and made that amount of money. So, and yeah, so I did not monitor Mope's price. So last night his price decreased to 6.3, and now let me just show you what my plan was initially. My plan initially was that I had Mope here. Here I had Mope in place of Vardy, so he was 6.4, and my plan was to bring in Vardy and remove Strugic for Lewis. Uh, you know, yeah, for this guy because he's not a rotation risk. Yeah, I know. The Lewis is not a like heat taking material. He's not worth it. But what I saw was he's just 4.3. He would, he will definitely play 90 minutes, and there might be something. Come on, at least here or here, there might be something there. Come on, like at least one clean sheet maybe for 4.3. I'm not gonna ask a lot of Lewis. Just play 90 minutes for me, and maybe return 1 or 2 points. And if you can keep a clean sheet, yeah, do it. Why not? That was my plan. But I did not monitor Mope's price, and he dropped from 6.2 to 6.3 last night. Now I don't have the money to bring in Lewis. So that is one of the reasons my defense looks like that, the way it does right now. That is one of the reason. Now Kilman will play, I'm pretty sure, since there is no size. Now the thing now, Mitchell is, I don't want to play Mitchell, but I have to play Mitchell because I can't bring anyone for 4.2, not the William. And I did check the players, but no, there's no player, nobody. So I'll just play Mitchell. I'm not very convinced about Mitchell and Bissouma this game week. Like they're Bissouma at max, he will return 3 points, I'm pretty sure. If Mitchell play, maybe there's a clean sheet, but I don't know. If Wilson plays, I don't see a clean sheet there. So yeah, I'm not very convinced about these two, but still, let's hope. My team kind of depends on Vardy this game week. If he does not score, if he does not do anything, like it's over. It's over. That's what I think. So yeah, I have to play Mitchell. That is one of the reason I have Mitchell in my backline. I don't want to take a hit that does not make sense. So I can bring some other player for Mitchell or Strugic, or I can even remove Lamptey for someone. But Lamptey will be back next game week. Like it's not necessary. He will be back next game week. so he will only miss one game week. Lamptey has looked pretty good. It was unlucky he got a red card, but still, yeah. As I said, I will wait. I'll just let it be. I'll just keep patience with my team. And Zaha, this was such a bad move. I mean, and I kind of also am unlucky. Like, what are the chances that he gets coronavirus? Like as I said, one of the things that I've learned this season is if you don't have to use your transfer, just don't use it. Just don't force it. Yeah, everyone, just do that. Okay, I'll get in the chat box now. Uh, where's needed? Damn it, defense looks. Yeah, my defense. I'll make the changes soon. James, say replacement for Zaha. Okay, now this is one of the question I got in my Instagram. So Zaha replacement. There's no good like the best go to player. Now if I look at the form. If I look at the form, it should be Jota that you should replace with. You should replace Zaha with Jota if you look at the form. But he's a rotation risk. I think he's a rotation risk. That's what I personally think. Now, if you don't want to look at the form, just want to go with fixtures, it should be Barnes for me. That's what I personally think, Rob. Right? If you want to replace Zaha, I think those are the best two options, Barnes and Jota. Now, are you the form kind of manager or are you the fixtures kind of manager? That depends on you, Rob. So yeah, for Zaha, I think those are the two best options. Abhishek says, thank you, Abhishek, so much for joining in. Wanted to get Antonio, but most personally was just confusing. Abhishek, he won't start. I don't. Now, what I read was last game week he had started training and he was doing fine, but it still feels like he won't start yet. Abhishek, he might be in the bench, right? But I won't be surprised if he starts, but I feel like they won't rush him in just yet, Abhishek. So if you already have him, maybe keep him. He might just start next game week. He might just start playing from another game week. But for this game week, I wouldn't personally transfer him in. So yeah, as I said, he might just come off the bench and play or something for a few minutes. But I don't think he will start though. Obviously, that's what I personally think. James says Dallas or Kufal for rotation. For rotation, okay. I think it should be Kufal. Kufal, yeah. But Dallas looks pretty good. Like he's playing like a center midfielder, center attacking midfielder. So that's what he did last game week. He almost scored last game week. I did watch that match against Arsenal. Arsenal are looking so poor, by the way. I don't know what's happening there. They just can't score. And I heard that Aubameyang got the goal of the month award. There was a lot of memes going on about that. So that was the only goal they scored this month, I guess. So yeah. Sorry, I got off the topic. So Dallas or Kufal. Yeah, I think. Kufal fixtures are not the best. Dallas might get something. This is a tough one. But I think they both are good options though, James. I personally do feel like that. I don't think they are bad options. But the fixtures now, the thing about West Ham is what they did in the beginning of the season was look at the games they've played. Arsenal, Wolves, Leicester, Spurs, Man City, Liverpool. In all these games, they're pretty good. They did not concede a lot and they tried and kept some clean sheet. So they do look good against big teams, defensively. But will they continue doing that? That is the thing about the West Ham defenders. That's what I personally think. Kufal has looked pretty good though. Kufal and Dallas. I don't think there's a problem. So let me just see Dallas's fixtures. I think that will make things clearer. Dallas, Everton, Chelsea, West Ham, Newcastle, Chelsea, West Ham. There might be something. Everton, I think they should concede something here. I think there's no clean sheet for Dallas here. Maybe not here either. Maybe there are clean sheet in these two games. I don't think Dallas is a problem though. Yeah, because he's been playing in the center midfield area. Yeah, I just don't see problem with having Dallas. If you ask me between Dallas and Eiling, it's easily Dallas. And now about Kufal, the fixtures are not good enough. Now it depends if West Ham still do good against big team defensively. So that's what I think, James. I don't think there's a wrong answer, James. I think Dallas and Kufal did just both of them look good to me, right? So yeah, they both have their own perks, I think. Sukan says Salah or Vardy transfer as captain. For me personally, it should be Vardy. Sukaran. As I've talked about this, my only plan to get Salah is in game week 12 in against Fulham, I guess, or West Brom. I'm sorry, I forgot. But yeah, that's my plan. For me, it should be easily Vardy. I personally bought Vardy this game week, and I have captained him, Sukaran, just so you know. So yeah, Vardy for me. Yeah, all the way. So Satyam Karki, thank you for joining in. Sushant, thanks so much. Thanks so much for joining in. Sushant, the thoughts on Antonio to replace the legend, the most brilliant Neil deGrasse Mope. Yeah, not yet, Sushant. Wait for Antonio. Just don't do it right now. And please do drop a like if you are enjoying the stream, and if you are new, please subscribe. That would help a lot. as my channels only needs now kind of 15 subscribers to reach 1.5k. So if you are new, please do subscribe. That will help a lot. Yeah, Sushant. Yeah, wait for Antonio. Not yet, not yet. I think if for a low value, I think Sushant, yeah, I know the Bamford and Watkins are super mainstream pick right now. But I think that's good because now according to stats, what I saw was that uh, Bamford is doing pretty good away games. He's doing pretty good away game, and I think he plays now. Let me just. I think he plays 2 or 3 away games. Yeah, 2 games straight he plays away. So yeah, there might be something for Bamford in upcoming games. And about Watkins, the fixtures are too good, and I think he is the nailed-on penalty taker. So yeah, if I did not have money and had to remove Mope and place someone, I think it would be Bamford or Watkins. Antonio, I think I would wait. Let's see if he starts or not this game week, and then only we decide about that, Sushant. Personally, I think that is just logical. Uh, Satim Karti says, trusting De Bruyne. Okay, yeah, De Bruyne. Yeah, as I said, I don't think it's a problem captaining De Bruyne. I think Vardy will be the most captain this game week. I just feel like that. The way that players like the way that price has changed for Vardy, and after that, I'm pretty sure it might be De Bruyne. So yeah, I don't see a problem there. Mono says, whom to play? One from Kufal, or Reece James, or Jamal Lewis. Kufal against Aston Villa, right? James against Spurs. I think Spurs should score there. I think, yeah, Chelsea have looked pretty good defensively, but I think Chelsea will concede. Let me see who played in the Champions League in the right back position for Chelsea. Let me just check that out quickly. Chelsea right back. I was pretty sure Kai Havertz did not start. Aspi did. So rotation. So Aspi did. So will James start now? So I think Mono's played Jamal Lewis. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is now. I'm just giving you the logical answer because Kufal against Aston Villa, maybe there's no clean sheet. I think so. I think there won't be a clean sheet there. Both the team will concede. I feel like that. Kufal, or maybe Martinez will keep a clean sheet, I guess. Reece James, I think Chelsea will concede, although they have been good defensively. Or Reece James might not even play. That can happen. I don't think Kufa. I think, yeah, Jamal Lewis might be a good choice. Maybe for this game week, against Crystal Palace without Zaha, the main man. So I think Monos, if this was my lineup, I would take chance with Jamal Lewis, I guess. James, now if you are sure that James will play, I think I don't see a problem having James. He might just get you attacking return plus clean sheet. That might happen. So yeah, maybe, yeah, if James was nailed on, I would tell to go for James. But I think I would go for Jamal Lewis, I guess. I just take that punt, I guess. Yeah. All of them are like kind of equal players for me personally, Monos. So yeah, maybe go with Jamal, I guess. Sukan, damn the defense, bro. Defense, I know my defense is not good enough. I know I have to work on that, but still my priority lies somewhere else for now. Now Lamptey will be back next game week, so I don't think it will look as bad when Lamptey returns, because I will play Lamptey, Cresswell, and Kilman. And I'm probably sure I'll soon remove Strugic for someone else. Not sure who, but my priority for now, what I'm working on is getting Salah back. So I can use my transfer on small improvements, like removing Strugic for some other small players. Now what I'm personally thinking is, if I do that, I'll have to make big sacrifices to bring in players like Salah, the big hitters. So my priority lies in the big players right now. So I'll wait to. My plan right now is not use next 2 transfer and just remove Zaha and Kane for Salah. So that is my plan for now. Now things might change, like injuries and coronavirus. We can't do anything about that. But personally, that's what I'm thinking of right now. Bringing Salah back in upcoming game weeks. I know my defense is not the best, but yeah, can't do everything. Can't do just. This is like in a building phase right now. The defense is. I have to wait for few game weeks. I can make rash decision and take a lot of hits. I can, if I have to, I can just remove Zaha and bring in Walker. Just take -8 hit and remove Zaha and Strugic for Walker or Diaz. I can easily do that. But do I see a profit there? I just don't see there, because Diaz might not keep a clean sheet. That means easily you will get -6 points if he does not keep a clean sheet. If I take a -8 hit, so mathematically it just does not look logical to me. So that is the reason I'm just leaving Zaha there and hope that Mitchell plays. If he does not, all right, I lost a player, I lost a point, no problem with that. I'm not taking a hit though. That's just logical for me. Ramkodil said Mendy, Justin, Diaz target, Grealish, De Bruyne. Okay, Mendy. Okay, Chelsea, Justin. Yeah, and I think one of the question was about Justin. I think it was James. I had a conversation with James. Now, Costanza. Costanza won't be back yet, I guess. So if you are considering Justin, I think James, I think that is a good. That might work out for next upcoming 2 weeks. That might work out because now Pereira has now played some recovery game, I guess. I don't know what that means. I read one article and it said that Pereira has started playing a recovery game. I don't know what that means. Does that mean playing with youth players? I don't know what that means. But Ben Mee also did that before coming onto the pitch. He played a recovery game and only he started playing the Premier League game. So that is what happening with Pereira too. He's playing the recovery games right now. So I think there's more chance that Pereira will return sooner than Costanza. So Costanza is still in the recovery phase. He has not started playing, but I mean Costanza, yeah. But Pereira has started playing some kind of practice matches. So if you are considering Justin, maybe it might work out for upcoming next 2 game weeks, right? So yeah, I don't think Justin is a bad choice. I think he will at least play a few more game weeks. Looking at the fixtures, I think you don't have to rush in to get him off. So mainly Justin, Diaz, okay. Target. The defense look good. Yeah, there's a potential. I think this is a good defense. Super good. I do see a lot of clean sheet. Target also might just keep a clean sheet. You never know. Grealish, De Bruyne, Jota, Zai, Keane, Vardy, Wilson. Yeah, this Wilson, I'm not sure if he starts, but the manager said that he will be back. So does that mean he will start or not? I'm not sure. What I read was he will be back, so he should have been back in the game week 9, but he did not. So yeah, he might just start this game week, but I'm not very sure about Wilson. Jota, he will play. I'm pretty sure he will. Yeah, this team looks good, man. Vardy captain, super good. I do see a good point this game week. Let's hope Jota plays. Let's hope Grealish does something this game week. Yeah, a lot of managers are kind of frustrated with Grealish because of his ownership, right? But he did look good before the international break. I don't know what happened in that game against Brighton, but as I said, Brighton is a very good attacking team. You can't underestimate them. So yeah, I think this is a super good team, Ram Cordell. Okay, Neville, thanks so much for joining in. How much time do we have? Okay, we still have 1 hour and 20 minutes, I guess, for deadline. So yeah, I think I can take my time. So I do have time, right? It's 12:15. So yeah, there's still time. So yeah. Neville says Martinez, Chilwell, Kilman, Target, Eiling, Bruno Fernandes. Okay, and I have Barkley on the bench. Thoughts on my team? I'm planning to save my transfer. Yeah, do save your transfer, people. Just don't make hasty transfers. The best thing right now is save your transfer. That's what I have to say to everyone. Martinez, Chilwell, Kilman. So yeah, Chilwell good, Martinez good. Kilman also against Arsenal. Arsenal have not been scoring a lot, so maybe there's something there. Target. The defense looks good. Yeah, a lot of options. Good depth. Bruno Fernandes, Diesel, Warner, Keane, Warner, Keane. Okay. And I have Barkley on the bench. Yeah, this team looks good, Neville. Don't do any change. Everyone is fit. Everyone is a decent player. Yeah. This is fine. This is a fine team, Neville. Don't do anything. Save your transfer, mate. This is a good one. Ramkoran says your defense looks so shaky, bro. Mitchell is not sure to play, and Greece is playing against West Ham. I know. Let's just stop talking about my defense, I guess. I know I'm not super convinced with my defense, but as I said, I waited like 2 weeks just to bring in Vardy. I made a lot of thinking. I've done a lot of thinking, and I planned a lot to bring in Vardy for the upcoming fixtures. For these fixtures, I've planned a lot just to get in Vardy. So I knew that I had to make changes to my defense, but still I could not shake off the feeling that Vardy will do something in upcoming game weeks. So that is the reason I'm happy to sacrifice my defense for Vardy. If he returns, good point. I'm captaining him. Just in case he returns 10 points, I'll give 20 from Vardy. Now if I remove Strugis, let's say I don't bring Vardy, I just keep Mope here and bring Walker or Diaz for Strugis. All they will do is return maximum, maybe I don't know, 6 points for a clean sheet or something. Diaz, right? Now logically, if I bring in Vardy and just leave my defense, if Vardy, I don't know, there's a chance that Vardy might just score a hat trick, and if I captain him, like, it will recover the my defender's points. If Mitchell does not play, it will be recovered from Vardy. That is the logical thinking of bringing Vardy and not making changes to my defense. I only have one transfer. If I had more transfer, I would easily repair my defense, but I don't have that. So I'd have to go for big hitters. as I said, just in case if Vardy returns me 20 points and I have captained him, they're easily 40 points. Now it has recovered the points of Mitchell or Lamptey if they don't play. So that is the logical thinking of making change to my attacking rather than making change to my Sturridge to Diaz or Walker. So yeah, that is the sacrifice I am willing to take. If Vardy does good, I think it will easily. If Vardy does good, it will easily recover the points of Bissouma and Mitchell. If he does good. Now, if he doesn't, there are upcoming better game weeks, so I hope he does return something here. But my thinking is, if Vardy does good and I captain him, it will easily recover the points of Bissouma. I'm pretty sure he will just return maximum 3 points if he keeps a clean sheet. And if he doesn't play, still Vardy will recover for those two players. That's what my personal thinking is. So yeah. Um, Daniel says, Daniel, thank you so much for joining in. Fantastic podcast. I now have an awesome 5-man midfield of Salah, KDB, Fernandes, Son, and Grealish. Damn, that looks good. And yeah, thank you, Daniel. Salah, KDB. Yeah, this looks pretty good. KDB, Fernandes, Son, Grealish. Yep, this looks super good. Grealish, good fixtures. Son, yeah, at least Son. Yeah, this looks good. This is super good midfield. Maybe there are some sacrifices in the attacking and defense, maybe, Daniel, but still the midfield looks good. Yeah, a lot of captain choices in the future. सुमन नेपाली हो कि के हो इंग्लिश सुन्दा त yeah Suman, yeah, I'm from Nepal. Yeah, I'm sorry, my English is kind of I'm working on it, but yeah, this is the best I can do for now. Yeah. James says Bowen or Watkins to bench. Bowen or Watkins to bench. I wouldn't. Nah. It should be Bowen. It should be Bowen. I wouldn't bench Watkins. James, because like my personal thinking all the time is, if a player takes penalty, I think he's good over any other player who does not. So that's my personal thinking. As I said, like all it needs for a player who takes penalty is a lousy penalty at 90th minute. All it needs for him to return the point is one lousy penalty. So I think I would easily play Watkins over Bowen, James, because Watkins is on penalties. Yeah, that's what I think, James. Ankit says team DCL Bamford, Tammy, Salah, Son, Bruno, DCL Bamford, Tammy, Salah, Son, Bruno, Grealish, Chilwell, Cresswell, Robertson, Martinez. Yeah, the defense looks good. A lot of money, I guess, but all the fullbacks. So yeah, can't complain. And Robertson on set pieces, Cresswell on set pieces, Chilwell on corner. So yeah, defense looks super overpowered. I don't see a problem there, but still I think that kind of makes you invest less in attack, I guess, Ankit. That is why you have maybe Bamford and Tammy there, because you have Robertson and Chilwell and Cresswell. A lot of money in the defense. It's fine. There's a good chance that like Robertson might just keep a clean sheet and get an assist that will give you 12 points. Chilwell also might just keep a clean sheet and get you an assist from corner. That will give you 12 points. So yeah, I don't see a problem there. So yeah, Tammy, let's hope he plays, right? Midfield looks fine. Salah, yeah. Ankit, yeah, let's hope Tammy plays, I guess. The team looks decent to me. Ankit says Tammy or Dallas. Yeah, play Tammy, I guess. But Tammy, Dallas against Arsenal. Arsenal are not doing too good. Tammy is a rotation risk, but still, Tammy is returning points consistently right now. As I said, for last 3 game weeks he has been returning. Now my only problem with Tammy is will he keep playing? That is the problem, with Tammy. He might be a rotation risk. After Pulisic returns, like Tammy will straight go to the bench. I'm pretty sure he will be rotated in the Champions League maybe, but Tammy. After Pulisic returns, I just don't see him playing at all. I just don't, because Warner will have to play playing center forward. Pulisic will be in the left, Zayek in the right, and this Kai Havertz will be playing as the second striker. So Ankit, Dallas or Tammy or Dallas. I don't know if Tammy will play though, but Tammy is returning points consistently. Dallas against Arsenal might just keep a clean sheet though. Dallas playing away. I think they both are good options though, but Tammy is a rotation risk. So yeah, maybe just play Tammy, I guess. Dallas does not look bad either though, Ankit. But you just bought Tammy this game week, so I guess you have to play him. If you want to, like, if you bought him this game week and bench him, I think that does not look right to me, Ankit. So yeah, you have bought him, just play him, I guess. Just hope for the best. Yeah, Ankit. Yeah, just play Tammy. Dennis Gamer, why not get Eze, bro? Not yet. Yeah, as I said, he might be a liability. And the thing is, Dangerous Gamer, yeah, he has started playing right now. But as of now, I think he has played 2 games consistently, right? 90 minutes, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not paying a lot of attention to him. As I said, before that he was not playing at all. And the thing is, a dangerous gamer, the reason why he was getting chances was because there was no Mitchell. That means he got there was no Mitchell, means he got to play the Roy Hodgson got to play Slop, Eze, and Van Aanholt. That is one of the reason that Eze got time. And another reason, dangerous gamer, why Eze got time and why Eze got to take set pieces was because there was no Milivojevic, because he was red carded. But now Milivojevic is back, so that kind of puts Eze in, I don't know, that kind of puts Eze in a danger zone. So yeah, not easy, no, and not problem, not for me personally. Dangerous gamer, if you are like super tempted, like you don't need my confirmation, you don't need anyone confirmation. Just play the way you want to. The game should be played the way you want to. As I said, you should be the one making the decisions. You take suggestions from others, but the decision making is all on you. So dangerous gamer, yeah, if you want to bring it easy, if you see potential, do it, why not? So James Gabriel says best defender for 4.5 and 4.7. Okay, let's just check out. I would easily say Target or Kufal. Let me just check though. Still, I could not do a stream this midweek, so I think that is one of the reasons I have not kind of memorized the the fixtures. That is one of the reason. Yeah, but still, I think Target is the one. Let me check Southampton's fixtures. Brighton, Sheffield, Arsenal. Brighton is a difficult one. Sheffield maybe something there. Yeah, it should be Target, I guess. But most of the thing about having Target is most of the managers already have Martinez and Grealish, and the fact they don't want to triple up on the Aston Villa players. I think that is one of the reasons that is pushing away people from Martinez. From Target. So, but I think from all this, there should be at least 2 clean sheets, I guess. At least 2, maybe. Yeah, that's what I personally think. So yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe Target. Dallas also does not look that bad. I'm just checking out the players. Klein, maybe not Klein. Yeah. It looks like Target or Dallas to me for now. Yeah. It looks like that. But I think if you are making defensive changes, maybe go for the Leicester or the Man City defenders. Yeah, Man City defenders are rotation risk. Leicester can be shaky sometimes. Soyuncu is not back yet. And Morgan, I don't know now. He's bench warming. So yeah, maybe go for Justin also. He does not look that bad either for 4.8. I guess James. Yeah, that's what I think. Sagnik says Martinez, KWP, Chilwell, Kufal, Rodriguez. Yeah, and the thing about Rodriguez, as I said, there's a lot of other good options right now, right? If you are not making a significant big change, if you are not changing Rodriguez to, let's say, Sterling or Fernandez or Salah or De Bruyne, just let Rodriguez be there. Just don't make any hasty transfer. I think Rodriguez isn't that bad of a choice. Yeah, his form is not good enough right now, but still the fixtures are also not that bad. So yeah, that's what I personally think. Grealish, Zaha, Bruno, Keane, Warner, DCL. Should I bring in Jota for Zaha? Yeah, Zaha is not. If you don't have a good bench, you should. Or should I keep Zaha for I don't know what? Also taking a hit to get Vardy for Warner. No, Sagni. Come on, guys, you should watch my videos. No, I have talked about this. Like, in detail. Specifically this. Don't maybe think twice about removing Warner for Zaha, because like, if it was for players like, let's say, Bamford or Mope or Wilson, and if you are taking a hit to remove those players for Vardy, I would say just do it. I would just say it. But I don't know, do you want to remove Warner for Vardy? Like, yeah, he did not have the best Champions League game this game week, but in the Premier League he did look pretty good. Like, he was creating chances. Like, I don't think it's necessary to remove Warner for a hit. I like specifically talked about this for for a few minutes in my latest video. Do watch my videos, guys, or please hit the bell button. That will help a lot. Like, you will get the video notifications. So I specifically talk about this. Maybe if you want to remove Warner for Vardy for a hit, maybe I wouldn't do that. I think I wouldn't do that. Like, easily Sagnik, as I said, Vardy could easily blank this game week, easily. He might just return 2 points for you. That can happen. So maybe I wouldn't personally do that. So should I bring Jota or Zaha, or should I keep Zaha for? Yeah, and about Zaha, if you have a good bench, there's a player at least who plays, don't remove Zaha. If Zaha is fit for next game week against West Brom, like, come on, like, Zaha against West Brom with penalties. Maybe not penalties now since Milivojevic will be back. So still, Zaha against West Brom looks like a good bet to me. So that is one of the reasons I'm keeping Zaha. But after West Brom game, I'm getting rid of Zaha. That is my personal thing. But Sagnik, if you have a good bench, don't remove Zaha yet. I guess. I guess, yeah. If you have a player at least plays, like there's a good chance that Zaha might not even be available for next game week. I'm sorry if that happens, but yeah, if you have a free transfer, maybe remove Zaha for Jota, I guess. Sagnik. Cool Carrot, a nice name, Cool Carrot. What is your opinion on Aguero? Yeah, so as I said, I don't think he's at that fitness level yet. He did come on. I don't know. His body language did not seem as fit, when he came on in the Champions League game. He did come on for a few minutes in the Champions League game. He did not start. Obviously, the starter was Gabriel Jesus. But I think now let's just think logically. Cool Carrot. I like that name though. Yeah, Cool Carrot. What I'm trying to say now, compare. Now let me check Aguero's point. I think he's 10.3. Let me just check Aguero's point, and I'll just. Aguero. Yeah, now Aguero is 10.3, right? Cool Carrot. And Vardy is 10.2 right now. And Vardy is also on penalties. And Vardy is nailed on with good upcoming fixtures, right? And Aguero is expensive than Vardy. Aguero will not play 90 minutes, which Vardy will. And Aguero sometimes might not even start. He might not even start. Gabriel Jesus easy will start. And about the penalties for Aguero, what if he just comes off at 60 minutes and Man City gets penalty at 70 minutes? That means Aguero won't take the penalty. De Bruyne will. So I think logically, would you go for Vardy or Aguero? It should easily be Vardy. So for Aguero, he's not in my watch list right now. Just think like that. Just think, economically, just logically. Vardy looks like a better bet, who is cheaper, who will take penalties, who will play 90 minutes. So yeah. That is what I think about Aguero right now. Okay. Subkaran says, best 6 to 6.5 million striker for next 4 to 5 game weeks. Okay, let me check. But I think I would easily say Barnes or Jota. But still, let me check. 6 to 6.5 midfielders. I think it should be Jota and Barnes, as I've talked about this. If you are a form kind of player, manager, go for Jota. If you are a manager who would rather depend on fixtures, go for Barnes. Fornals, no. Ward-Prowse, no, not Ward-Prowse. Jota, yeah. I think I'll easily recommend those two players. Souček, would you want to go for Souček? I don't think so. Trossard is back though, but still wouldn't pay that money. Yeah, it looks like Barnes and Jota for me. It easily looks like Barnes and Jota for me. Yeah, but I think now 6 to 6.5. But I think now Jota is not 6.5. He has improved to 6.7, right? Okay, so that means I think I should now start doing the midweek stream also. That will kind of make it easier for me to remember the fixtures. Yeah, while in the deadline. So what was I talking about? I don't see a lot of convincing players. That's why I'm kind of taking time. I just don't see a lot of convincing players for that kind of price range yet. Ward-Prowse, not really. Fornals, do you want to do that? I don't think so. Bowen, maybe after Antonio returns, that might kind of increase the attacking threat, but still, would I want to? I just don't see a lot of options there. Right? Neto kind of came on and scored, I guess, but still, the Neto Podence is not really convinced. It kind of becomes difficult to launder that money to somewhere else later, So I don't like those kind of price range players. So yeah, maybe none of them for now, for that kind of price. I just don't see any convincing choice. None of them, maybe. None of them. No, maybe invest that money in defense, maybe. Yeah, Subkaran, maybe. Misal, should I bring Vardy for a free transfer? Of course, yes, I did. I removed Mope for Vardy and Captain Vardy this game week. So that's what I personally did. So yeah, if you have a free transfer, do it. Why not, Misha? Subkaran says, thoughts on Mane plus Salah based on Liverpool fixtures? I personally wouldn't. Subkaran, I think if you are one of those managers who is trying to double up on someone, it should be the Man City midfielders, right? If you are taking huge risk and a lot of Man City have not been the best side, like they have kind of dipped in terms of form, but still the fixes are too good, and it's just about time now Man City to start doing better. Now I personally think it only gets better for Man City from now on, from here. Why? Because now look at the table, they are not in the good position at all, and look at the fixtures, they need to start winning, and the players are returning from injury. Aguero is returning, Gabriel Jesus has returned, Fernandinho has returned, everyone is returning, Mendy has returned. That will only make the team better, team depth better. So I think this will be the right time to invest on the Man City midfielder. So if I have to double up, it won't be Mana and Salah. It would be Sterling and De Bruyne personally. Subcotton. Yeah, that's what I think. I personally wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. But if you have, maybe let's hope for the best. I don't think they have the worst fixtures. Brighton next. I think there's Fulham now, and there's a difficult game in between, right? I do remember that. There's one of the difficult game. Let me just check. Robertson fixtures. Brighton Wolves. Yeah, Wolves. This is not an easy game. This is not an easy game. Not an easy game. So yeah. Maybe yeah. Maybe it's. I personally wouldn't though. If you have, maybe let's hope for the best. I guess. So Nigel says, which game is a good one to play my wild card? Also, a good 5.5 mil center back. I have Chilwell already, by the way. Yeah, Nigel, I think it should easily be Diaz right now. As I say, if you ask me about defender picks right now, I think easily the most safe choice to go for would be Man City defense and Chilwell. Now, Chilwell is a mainstream pick, but as I said, Chilwell looks like an attacker than more of a defense. So, yeah, if you ask me about defenders, it should easily be Chilwell and the Diaz. So for 5.5, it should be Diaz, in my opinion, Nigel. To play a wild card, Nigel, I don't think if you have saved a wild card for this long and your team still looks good, I think wait till game week 15, right? I think 15 game week 15 is the last day that you can use your wild card. I guess do your resources, right? But I personally think game week 15 is the last game week that you should use a first wild card, or else it will be gone. So if your team still looks good, there's no injury, if it's doing good, if you don't have to use a wild card, don't do it. Just keep it and use it in the game week 15. That will help you a lot, right? So yeah, I personally use it when my team's not looking good. I don't like have specific ritual while using my wild card. That's what I just do. If your team looks bad, use it, Nigel. I have McCarthy, Justin Lamptey, KW Chilwell, Son Bruno. That okay. McCarthy, Justin looks fine. Lamptey won't play this game week. So I'm pretty sure he's not in your first 11. KW Chilwell, Chilwell, Grealish, Jota, Son, Bruno, Zag, DCL, Kane. Okay, that does look good. But Lamptey won't play Nigel this game week, so yeah, the team looks decent to me. I don't see a problem. Let's hope Grealish starts stacking up points. Let's just hope so. Or else he's like ownership might just decrease, Let's hope he just starts returning points. Dennis Gamer says, should I triple captain Vardy this week, bro? I personally won't, because as I say, I always wait for the double gaming to triple captain. But this is like a big decision, If you want to, you should be taking this decision, because like this is a super big decision. This can go anywhere, But it does not look bad, because Vardy was rested again in the Europa League, so like he should be fresh for this game week. It does not look like a bad one, but still, then this gamer, these kind of decisions should be yours. But I don't think that's the worst idea. I like if you ask me, like, should I triple captain Mitchell this game week, or should I triple captain Bamford? I think that would be like the worst case scenario kind of question. But captaining Vardy in the home game, I don't think that's that bad of a fixture against Fulham. Looking at the Fulham's form right now, so yeah, I don't think that's the worst idea. But I personally wouldn't. So yeah, that should be your decision. Yeah. Dennis Gamer says, I thought you are from India, bro. Yeah, I'm from Nepal. Yeah, we have pretty similar kind of accent. So yeah, a lot of them mistake me for India, So yeah, I'm not surprised. Neville says, imagine if your defense gets more points than Vardy. Hopefully that won't happen. Neville, come on, what are you doing, man? Come on. Let's hope that does not happen, though. But like, come on, yeah. Let's hope that does not happen. Neville says, good luck. Yeah, okay, Neville. Good luck to you too. Thank you. Yeah, in whole, my defense might just outscore Vardy. That can happen. It can. If Cresswell gets some assist through his corners, or scores a direct free kick, or keeps a clean sheet, I don't think like defense is that bad. Cresswell can carry that defense. That can happen. So yeah, I'm kind of hopeful with Cresswell. Let's hope so. He does good. Cool Carrot says, is it worth getting rid of Sterling and Brewster for Aguero and Lukman? No, Cool Carrot, don't do that. No, don't do that. Keep Sterling, keep Brewster, and yeah, if you have Brewster, maybe even consider him playing this game week against West Brom. Do it. Why not? Yeah, McBurney and McGoldrick did start last game week, but I'm pretty hopeful that Brewster will start this game week, because Brewster kind of had an injury last game week, so he did not start. That was one of the reasons. I think he has recovered now. So if you are considering playing Brewster, this might be the game that Brewster will get his first goal, So cool carrot, no, don't do that. I personally wouldn't. Don't do that. Sterling and Brewster is still a good bet than Aguero and Lookman for now. Cool carrot, yeah. So Karan says team Chilwell, Robo, Dallas, or Chilwell, Robo, Dallas, Rodriguez, Son, Grealish, Sterling, Vardy, captain, Bamford, DCL. Yeah, Chilwell, Robo, Dallas, Rodriguez. Yeah, this looks like a good one. Yeah, there's no problem with that. Vardy captain. Let's hope Vardy does something. I guess like it can go. I don't think I can go any safer with captain this game week. Vardy. It easily looks a very safe captain to me. I don't know. It is not a punt. It is not. I just don't feel like it's a risky choice. Like if Vardy does not perform, I think it will hurt a lot of managers because I personally feel like Vardy will be the most capped player, and for last 3 game weeks I have not missed out on my captains. For the last 3 game weeks, whoever I have captain, they have returned at least something. So I hope Vardy will do this game week. So yeah, I think Vardy captain is a good shout to me. That's what I personally think. And yeah, Subkaran, that team looks pretty decent to me. Yeah, I don't see a problem there. D-Gamer, what's your opinion on Hakim Ziyech? Yeah, D-Gamer, now in last game week when I talked about Hakim Ziyech, what I said was he might be a rotation risk, and he still might be a rotation risk. I do think he still is a rotation risk. That's what I personally think, D-Gamer, because now, as I said, Pulisic will be back, Kai Havertz will be back, there's still Hudson-Odoi there, there's Tammy Abraham. Now, but for Lampard in that right position, I still do feel like Hakim Ziyech is the only one, right, who can like naturally play in that position. But still, sometimes Lampard experiments with Pulisic, sometimes with Hudson-Odoi. But I still feel like Ziyech is the only natural right winger there in that team. So that does make Ziyech a very good choice. But still, I do think he will be a rotation. As I say, he won't be able to play like he has to play 3 game weeks in a single week. He has to play Premier League, then he'll have to play Champions League game in midweek, and again play in Premier League. So that's pretty difficult. So he will be rotated. I'm sure he will be. So he was rotated this game week in the Champions League. He was benched. So that might easily happen in the Premier League. So yeah, that is one of the things. But Ziyech on corners, like on the direct free kicks, I don't see problem with Ziyech. I think he's a good shout. So yeah, might be a rotation risk. So that is one of the reasons I'm not going near him, because my options, my target are some other players right now. That is why I don't consider Ziyech for me personally. D-Gamer. Yeah, and if you have been please subscribe. That will help the channel a lot. Only need 15 more subscribers to reach 1.5k, and do leave a drop a like if you are enjoying it. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Soam says Martinez or McCarthy, which one to put in the squad? Because I have Bruno, KWP in the starting 11. Then just play Martinez, I guess, for the coverage and variation. Yeah, and I think that is one of the reason. That is kind of hasty answer, but another thing is Martinez will have a lot of save points. Like he does have a lot of the save points and the penalty factor saving and all that stuff. I think Martinez should be the one you should play. And again, you already have KWP, so maybe just start Martinez. I think KWP is playing against Man United, right? So, and Bruno has been doing pretty good away wise. Yeah, I would play Martinez. Yeah, I would easily play Martinez Swarm. Yeah, play Martinez. Let's hope he does good. There will be some saving points, right? So yeah. Nabil says Zaha out for Jota. Ward prowess. Yeah, Jota, not Ward. I'm not a big fan. If you have been long enough in this channel, you do know what happened with Ward prowess. Me and Ward prowess. So yeah, I think Zaha for Jota looks like a good one to me. I don't see a problem there. So yeah, do it, I guess. Everyone is doing it, so why not you too do it? Why not? There's still time, right? So yeah, I think there's still about half an hour, 45 minutes. So do play around with your team. Feel free to do that. Let's hope Mitchell plays. I'll talk about my team in a while, after the chat is over, I guess. So BXI says, bro, Jota for Rodriguez hasn't performed in a long while. Yeah, Vivek, I've talked about this, about Rodriguez in detail. As I said, if you like, Vivek, if you need money of that Rodriguez money, if you need that money to invest somewhere else, maybe remove Rodriguez for Jota, or else I think just keep Rodriguez. Now just think, Rodriguez is not a rotation risk. Rodriguez will play, and Rodriguez is on corners and direct free kicks. Jota, rotation risk, may not play full 90 minutes, does not take corners, does not take direct free kicks. So like Rodriguez easily can return you more points than Jota. Yeah, the Jota form is like massively different factor right now. But still, I think Rodriguez should return you good points. If unless and until you are thinking of using the Rodriguez money somewhere else, or improving Rodriguez to maybe, let's say, as I said, Fernandes, Sterling, or De Bruyne, or Salah, just keep Rodriguez, Vivek. That's my personal opinion, though. Like everyone's team is different, but that's what I personally think, Vivek. Right? So yeah. Dennis Gamer says Barnes not even a nail on player, bro. What is he? Is it like I'm? Not, are you sure? Let me just check though. I'm not being paying a lot of attention to him, Barnes, but I think he is a very nail on player. 61. Oh, he has made past 2 games. I think he should be playing though. I think one of the reasons this is happening is because now Leicester is playing 3 defenders at the back, and they have 2 wingers. Justin, and at the right, one new player. I'm sorry, I don't remember. That is one of the reasons, I guess. But I think Barnes will play. Barnes did score in the Europa League. I do remember that he did score. That's what I remember for this game week, right? So yeah, but I still, looking at the form and fixture for that kind of price range, I don't see a lot of players. The replacement for Zaha price range. Now, would you go for Ward Prowse? No, not really. I just don't see a good player. But looking at the longer term fixture, Barnes looks like a good one. Now, looking at the form, Jota looks like a good one. Dangerous gamer. That's what I have to say. Like, personally, that is one of the reasons I don't have a lot of player of that price range. Barnes and Jota price range. None of those. I have Grealish. This is a very mainstream pick for good reasons. Zaha, sadly, he got coronavirus. So, and other player is Sterling and Fernandes. So these are pretty nail-on players who should be big hitters. So my other option is, if I remove Zaha, it won't be for Jota or Barnes. It will be for Salah. So that is one of the reasons I'm just keeping Zaha in my bench, because I don't think Jota or Barnes is a big improvement. But if you are like super, super excited to get rid of Zaha, maybe do that. That's what I think. So Ankit said downgrade Cresswell to Kufal or Masuaku or Lamptey. Uh, okay, in your team. Okay, if it's in our team, I think if you want to remove Cresswell, I think Lamptey might be a good one. Let me just check Lamptey's fixtures. He will be back next game week. Liverpool, Southampton, Leicester. Liverpool, he won't be here. He will be in Southampton, Leicester. Yeah. Lamptey. If I have to downgrade Cresswell to anyone, I think it would be Lamptey for me. Yeah, it should be Lamptey for me, personally. Nigel says Kane or Son for Vardy, De Bruyne. I can only do one, and Diaz or Cancelo. Kane or Son for Vardy, De Bruyne. Okay. Okay, yeah, my pick would be Vardy for this game week. Probably, Nigel, I'm kind of confused with the question. Is it that you can only remove Kane or Son for only Vardy, or I don't know. I think you can put it in other way again once. I'm kind of confused, but between Diaz and Cancelo, it is Diaz for me, because Cancelo will be a rotation risk now. Because as I said, in my opinion, the first starting fullbacks for Man City should be in the right Diaz, in the left it should easily be Mendy, because he's a natural left back, not Cancelo. So yeah, Diaz for me, because he's more nailed on. But now the first part of the question, I kind of got confused. I can't understand. I'm sorry. Please rephrase it. I'll help it out. Yeah. Sagnik says, so keeping Warner, not getting in Vardy, but I have captain issues. Whom to captain? Bruno should be one. Yeah, it should be Bruno. Warner, yeah. Away form for Sagnik, I think Bruno is good. Now, Sagnik, your emoji is like pretty funny. Now, what I'm trying to say is, like, if you want to remove Warner for minus, do it. Just do it. Yeah. As I said, it is not a transfer that you need to do, right? Like, Warner can easily return good points in upcoming games. I don't think that is necessary. Removing Warner is necessary, but I do think Warner to Vardy is a better, like, improvement, slight improvement, I guess, because Warner is also on penalties. So Vardy is also on penalties. So you are getting Warner, a cheaper player who takes penalties. Now the thing is, Warner is like kind of playing in the left wing position and not center forward. I'm pretty sure that will change as soon as Pulisic will be back in that Chelsea team. So yeah. Sagnik, yeah, if you're super tempted, do it, I guess. Like, I would beat myself if Vardy, like, what if he scores a hat-trick? Like, there's a good chance he does this game week, Sagnik. If you ask me, for this game week, I'm pretty sure Vardy should outscore Warner. But my thinking is, like, do you have to remove Warner for a hit? Like, come on, he's cheaper, he's on penalties, playing for Chelsea. But this game week, easily, Vardy should outscore Warner. I do think that, like, logically it should happen, but this FPL is a pretty crazy game. Anything can happen. So yeah, Zagnik. Yeah, if you want to take a hit, do it. Do it. I guess do it. If you are super tempted, do it. I guess. And Captain Vardy. Yeah, but if you decide not to remove Warner, Captain Bruno. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Uh, Mohammed says, thank you, Mohammed, for joining in. Fofana. Okay. Fofana, new player you're talking is Fofana. Your defender not good. Yeah, Mohammed. I know. Yeah, Fofana. Yeah. I think he's a center back, I guess. So yeah, Fofana. Still, as I said, Morgan is benched now. Costanza will be back now. They have changed their formation, right? Leicester have kind of changed their formation, so that might be one of the reasons Barnes is not there. But I think Barnes will be. I think Barnes should be one of the nail-on options pretty soon. Like he, as I said, he did play in the Europa League. I have not paid a lot of attention to Barnes. Sorry, so that is one of the reasons I don't have a lot of information why he was not playing. So, but I feel like he should be the one nail-on in upcoming game weeks. Uh, Kartika says, should I play KWP or Dallas? KWP against Man United. Bruno in pretty good away form, and he did play very good in the Europa too. Dallas against Arsenal, who has not been scoring at all. Arsenal is not scoring at all. Dallas playing in the center midfield area, like attacking area. He can easily get you attacking returns. So logically, it looks like Dallas to me, Kartike. If I had KWP and Dallas, I think, yeah, KWP, like Southampton, as I said, I think they have kept straight 2 clean sheets, right? I don't own any Southampton players, so I'm not very sure, but I think they have been keeping clean sheets recently. Yeah. So, but still, Newcastle, Wolves, not attacking at all. Yeah, I think I would easily play Dallas. Yeah, play Dallas, Kartike. If I had these two players, I would easily play Dallas, Kartike. Yeah. So, other question. Nigel says, bro, Vardy for Kane or De Bruyne for Son. I have Son and Kane, but I can do only. Okay, I get it now. I get it. So, uh, what I did was, Nigel, I personally actually removed Son for Vardy indirectly, indirectly. So I removed Son last game week for Zaha. So there was a mistake, but still, it's all right, no problem. I remove Son for Zaha so that I can make budget for Vardy this game week. So I personally, what I did was remove Son for Vardy, right? So I would suggest that to you too. I don't see a problem there, Nigel. One of the reasons I kept Vardy was his consistency, right? Like Son had like continuously missed 2 game weeks. Like he had blanked two game weeks, right? He had blanked 2 game weeks, so that was one of the reasons. Uh, I personally did not wanted to get rid of Kane because he's also on penalties. So yeah, as I said, I might remove him soon. Next game week, right? I mean, against Arsenal, after Arsenal game, I might remove him for Salah. So I don't see any wrong if you want to remove Son or Kane. Like it's like tossing a coin, as I've always said all the time. Like it's pretty difficult when it comes to Son and Kane. But I personally remove Son for Vardy. That's what I did. So yeah, Mohammed. I would get Vardy. I would get Vardy between De Bruyne and Vardy for this game week. I'd get Vardy because yeah, De Bruyne was rested, so he can. If Nick Pope does not play, he can easily thrash the Burnley side. Easily he could return big points this game week. And considering that Aguero might not start this game week, he might even take the penalties. But I personally would go for Vardy because he's cheaper option, and yeah, he would definitely play and he's on penalties. So yeah, I think it should be Vardy. Nigel. For me personally, it should be Vardy. But if you want to go for De Bruyne, I don't see a problem there. But still, Man City have not been doing pretty good right until now. Until now, they have not been in pretty good form. But in upcoming days, I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure that like Man City will do good. They have to do good if they want to like get up on the tables. If they want to get ranks, they'll have to do good. So yeah, I think it only gets better for the Man City team. So, Sagni says, I'm in for Vardy. Once said, done. I've taken hits and got results going ahead with the expectations. Yeah, Sagni, let's hope so that works out. It might work out. Let's hope it does not happen what happened to Zaha's son situation, right? So yeah, but I think Vardy, yeah, it might work out. I feel like Vardy should return something this game, a good one. So I don't see a problem there. I just don't see a problem there, Sagnik. Mohammed says, bro, you have 3 players definitely not starting and 2 rotation risk players. Do I? So now this is my team. I know I'm not super happy with my defense. Okay, so I have 3 players definitely not starting. Okay, I'd want to know who are those 3 players who won't start. I think Bissouma is playing 90 minutes, so I don't know what is the problem here. Kilman will start because there's no size. I don't think Marshall will play there. Yeah, Cody will be back, but I'm pretty sure Kilman will keep his place. Now, yeah, Mitchell might not start, but that is, as I said, one of the risks I'm willing to take because I had to get Vardy rather than make changes in my defense. So, yeah, Mitchell and Bissouma. These two players might not return anything. But yeah, as I said, you can't have everyone. You can't change everything. You only get one transfer. You have to be patient. So I'm pretty aware about that. True rotation risk. Yeah, yeah. My team is not perfect, but yeah, I'm fine with it. I'll have to make improvements game week by game week. I can't change everything unless I use a free hit, but I'm not using that. So yeah, I'm pretty aware about that, Muhammad. Kartike says, bro, Dallas is against Everton. It's lead Everton. Is it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I'll now start doing the midweek games, that will kind of help me memorize the fixtures list. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Everton leads. So Everton without Dinya, but still DCL on bang on form. So yeah, I don't see a clean sheet for either team from here. And me personally, if you ask for the prediction, I don't see a I just don't see. I just don't see any kind of clean sheet for this game. Leeds might even win this game. I wouldn't be surprised if Leeds win this game. So okay, now then, what was your question? Okay. Oh, Kartike asked me about Dallas and what was the other option. Let me check. I forgot. Dallas and KWP. Okay, Dallas. I personally don't see a clean sheet here for both of the teams. Personally, that's what I think. So that means you'll have to play Southampton against Man United. Yeah, Man United can be shaky, but they are looking good recently. And Bruno Fernandes is they both are very bad options, I guess. And like Man United have like kind of improved, I guess, but they are not still the most assuring type of team. But Fernandes has pretty good away form right now. Uh, I think Everton will score though. Yeah, they will score. Come on. Yeah, Dine is not there, but still. Richarlison, James Rodriguez, DCL, so consistent. Yeah, I think maybe play KWP then. I thought it was Dallas was against Arsenal. I'm sorry. But yeah. I'll play KWP, I guess. Yeah. Do that. I think you already have McCarthy though, but still, yeah, play KWP. Dallas, I just don't see a clean sheet there. Phillips is back for Leeds though. They did look pretty good against Arsenal, but I don't think that Leeds like Leeds were good. I won't take that away from them, but I think Arsenal were equally terrible. So that is one of the reason I think Leeds look good. Mm, yeah. Sagni, play KWP. Yeah, do that. Just take a chance with it. Uh, okay. Where was I? Okay, that's total 5 players, lot of points. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Mohammed. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty aware about my defense, so I'll make the changes because I've invested so much money on Sterling, Fernandes, Keane, and Vardy. That means I'll have to make sacrifices in my defense, and I think. I personally always suggest people to invest more in midfielder and attackers. I've told this all the time that at the end of the season it will be the midfielders with the most points. So it does matter when you bring them in. Like you have to capitalize on the good fixtures and good form. In those kind of time. So I'm not saying don't invest any kind of money on defense at all. Like if Robertson starts going like playing like he did in last season, he goes a bang on season, and those kind of thing. Uh, I just don't think so. I don't think you should not use money in defense. You should do it. You should do that. But I think as the season goes on, the talisman are not in the defense. They are in the midfield and attackers, and they are the ones who should carry the team, and they are the one who should score, who should assist, who should return you more points. So that is one of the reasons. As you go on in the game weeks, you should invest more in midfield and attackers. Now you should, I think, invest more in midfielders because you get one more point for goal scored, one more than the attackers, and also you get for the clean sheet. Like attackers don't get points for clean sheet, but midfielders do. So I think it's best to invest more in midfield in upcoming days. But like if there's any different defender, cheaper defender, and anyone who is bang on form, you should also doing that. Like invest in defense. So yeah, I'm not very I'm not super concerned about my defense. I will slowly make changes. I can't, as I said, I don't want to make hasty decisions and take -8, -12, that kind of. I can easily do that. As I said, I can easily remove Zaha from my team and just bring in Walker or Diaz. But I just don't see any kind of, you know, logical profit in the balance there. So budget, like, you know. So I'm sorry, my English is kind of broken. I kind of lose words sometimes. But yeah, I'm trying to explain. I'm sorry about that. Uh, what was I talking about? Okay. Yeah, Mohammed, I'm pretty aware about that. I'll try and do that. Yeah, thank you for the suggestion, Mohammed. Ansul, bro, should I captain Vardy or Penandes? It should be Vardy for me. Yeah, uh, Penandes, okay. Yeah, it should be Vardy for me though. Fernandes is not bad. He's not bad. Away form looks good. Recent games looking good. He looks like the talisman there. Rashford and Fernandes look like the one who are carrying that team. But still, Vardy looks clear as daylight. You know, it just looks like Vardy to me. Vardy and De Bruyne. Yeah, Anshul. Yeah, it should be Vardy for me. So Hussein says -4 for Kane to Vardy. -4 for Kane to Vardy. Uh, God, I -4 for Kane. Would I do that personally? The Vardy team. I personally have like planned for Vardy for like 2 weeks. So there's no way I'm not getting Vardy this game week, you know. So I had to get Vardy. So I did, because I made compromises in my defense. So Vardy can easily blank this game week. Like, that can happen. Football is a very funny game. Like, Vardy can be like super involved in the game. He could do everything, you know. He could be pre-assisting, you know. Like, you do know what pre-assisting means. You don't get points for that. Like, he could be the best player who in working for the build-up of the team and scoring and assisting. He might not be directly involved in the game, you know. He might not directly assist. He might not directly score, but he might make spaces for other players and all this stuff, you know. That might happen, but you don't get points for making spaces or pre-assisting. So that can easily happen. Vardy can look very good against Fulham and still not return anything. That can easily happen, you know. But again, against Fulham, looking at that Fulham against Everton, I was not convinced with Fulham at all. They were losing, like they look like a team playing for a university, you know. They were losing possession so much, like so easily. They just did not look as professional. Let's hope that Scott Parker, like, he does make some changes in that Fulham team. Let's hope they get better. But still, it does not look good for Fulham at all, at all. So Kane for Vardy, like, it is at your risk, I guess. Hussein, at your risk. But I personally, would I do that? I wouldn't do that. I guess I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry, Hussein. I personally wouldn't do that. So, but Vardy can outscore Kane. But still, Kane was benched. I mean, rested in the Europa League. So Kane has to do something this game week, and Kane has not blanked at all. You know. So, so I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry. Vardy can easily blank. I'm sorry, Hussein. Yeah. So will Cancelo 100% start? No. So no. Walker will 100% start. I'm pretty sure about that in the right back, because he was benched in the. I mean, he was rested. He did not even travel in the Champions League. He was in England, I guess. So yeah, and Soham, I think Walker will be the right back. In the left back, will Cancelo start in the left back? Now the Mendy is back. Zinchenko is there. There's two natural left backs. So is there a reason to start Cancelo in the left? I don't think so. So I personally think Cancelo will be benched this game week. But that's just my opinion. I'm not Pep Guardiola. Anything can happen there. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. So Mohammed says, "Good luck, everyone. Hope your channel get quick growth." Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you so much for that. That means a lot. Thank you so much for joining in. And please, if you are new, please subscribe. And if you like the content, do drop a like. That will help the channel a lot. And Mohammed, thank you. Best of luck to you. Yeah, hope to see you in the next stream too. Thank you so much. Ansul says, "Bro, do you get any profit or anything at least for doing all these live stream and video?" No, not yet. My channel is not monetized or anything. Like, because of this COVID time, you know, right now I have a lot of time right now. So that is one of the reason I have been able to continue this channel. I started this channel way back then when it was 2018, but because of my the university and traveling and all these things, I could not continue it. I could not be consistent, so I had to leave the FPL channel. I did play FPL, but not as seriously as I'm doing right now. So yeah, not yet, Anshul, not yet. Maybe in near future when the channel gets monetized or something. But for now, nothing yet. So yeah, I do enjoy talking to you guys about football though. Yeah, it's fine for now. Mohammed says, Anshul, eventually he will get there. Hopefully soon he might get. Yeah, thank you so much for the support, guys. Thank you so much. Anshul says, whom have you selected as your favorite team in this FPL? So Anshul, yeah, I am personally a Barcelona fan. I've told this so many times. I'm personally a Barcelona fan, but I kind of lean towards the Liverpool. Yeah, right. I do love their playing style and the fan base. I mean, the fan this atmosphere. Like as a kid, I always have loved the atmosphere of Anfield. So, and I was a huge fan of Skirtle and Stevie Z and Fernando Torres, so all these players. So yeah, I'm not the like there. I have some friends who are like die hard Liverpool fans. Like they worship the team and the players. Like I don't follow Liverpool as religiously as they do, but I do follow Barcelona though. In that way, so I don't consider any of my teams the favorite, but I do love watching Liverpool play. So yeah, uh, bro, the point about Tottenham versus Chelsea game is that both the sides playing a little passive, waiting for counters, and Warner can miss out scoring. Thus, Vardy's decision. Sorry, I don't know if that's true. Like, yeah, Spurs are those sides, but I think not Chelsea. No, I don't think Chelsea are the side that just play passive, just stay back and wait for counter. I don't think so. That is not Chelsea. Yes, Spurs is that kind of team. Like Mourinho is that kind of manager because that is the reason Spurs are that kind of team. It depends on manager, but Lampard is not one of those managers. He likes attacking. He just attacks. He does not like to play defensive game. So nah. I don't think Chelsea is a passive team. They like to attack. They just go at them, at the players. Like you can just look at the players, like the way that Mourinho lines up and the way that Lampard lines up each team tells a lot about how the teams play. Now just look at the forward line of Mourinho, Son, Kane, and maybe sometimes Bale there, not good as good. And when you look at that Chelsea, Warner, Tammy, like Mount, Zag, he plays everyone. So yeah, no, I don't think. I think Spurs will be one of the teams still sitting back than Chelsea. Chelsea are super attacking side. I don't think they are passive at all. I don't think Chelsea are passive at all. So that's what I think. Also, Sheffield away is a good fixture. Foxes will try to win. Yeah, Sheffield. Let me check the fixtures. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to memorize this stuff soon ahead from next time. Sheffield, West Brom. Okay, they trying to next soon. Let me just check. Are you talking about these Chelsea fixtures? I'm not sure. Who? Let me just check. I think I'll have to drink some water now. Leicester. Uh, Sheffield need to start scoring. They need to. If they don't score and still keep on conceding, that is not the way to play the game. They will just be relegated if they keep on doing that. But they did look pretty good in the last game week. The first half they should have got something. They should have, but they did not. Unlucky. So, Vardy is a good option. Vardy, De Bruyne. I don't think you need to ask about this. If you feel like one of them is the good choice, just bring them in. I don't think you have to think about, especially Man City. Considering that Man City also still have one less game. I mean, one extra game. They have played one less game. They still have a double game week. Considering that, I don't think Sterling, the Man City options are bad at all. I just don't think so. Yeah. So if you ask me about the Man City players, I think this is the time to go for them. Trust me, it will only get better for them. Trust me, it will only get better for them. I'll drink water. Okay. Uh, okay. James says I'm gonna send it and do Robertson to Dallas and Son to Salah and cap Salah. Cause why not, James? Yeah, it's all about taking risk, but calculated risk, not stupid kind of risk. So Robertson, but I don't think you need to. James, do you need to remove Robertson though against Brighton? No Lamptey, Trossard will return, but still, I don't think you need to remove Robertson yet because he has been doing good recently. So I don't think you need to remove Robertson. Son to Salah. Salah, do you like Salah was not pretty good, like not very impressive, not very impressive in the Champions League. So I don't think you need to rush in. Just right away. Personally, I wouldn't do that, James. Okay, that is my opinion. I personally wouldn't do that. So if you fancy it, maybe do it, James. I guess, but I personally would not. Yes, James. Just take calculated risk. That's all I'm saying. Soham says Diaz or Cresswell. Mm, tough one. To replace size. I have 2.1 in the bank. Any suggestion for or options? I think now I think to getting Cresswell, riding on that Cresswell bandwagon, it's not a bandwagon, but still, Cresswell was a very popular option, a few game weeks before. I think Cresswell was the best option back then, but now he's already 5.2. So, do you want to get Cresswell? And his fixtures are not good enough, not at all. And we are not sure if like they will do as good defensively against these big teams. Leeds is not easy team at all. This should be 4 in the FDI ratings too. Like Leeds is not easy team to play against. So I think I would lean towards Diaz though. I think he's the most nailed on. He has not missed any minute, like literally. I think I'd go for Diaz. Suham. I think if it was Cresswell, I think you should have got him 2 game weeks ahead. I think it's kind of late now. Aston Villa, Man United. I already have him, so I can't get rid of him. Looking at my defense condition, so that is one of the reasons I have Cresswell. But would I bring in Cresswell right now for 5.2? Diaz, the fixtures look good. He looks nailed on. I think it should be Diaz. Yeah, yeah. Soham, yeah, I think Diaz should be the one for now. For now, but again, Cresswell is on free kicks, on corners, but the fixtures are not good enough. Yeah, I think go for Diaz, I guess. Soham, yeah, yeah, it should be a good one. Yeah, Diaz for now. Uh, Devas says Juma, Vestergaard, Kilman. Okay, Vestergaard, Zuma, Kilman, Mitchell, Don. A lot of center backs, man. A lot of center backs. That will kind of haunt you in the future. Devas. For maybe Zuma is doing good recently. He has been returning points, and Vestergaard also had that nice, a nice point return moment. If he was scoring headers, he was keeping clean sheet, but still, for 4.7, would you go for Vestergaard or Lamptey? I would easily go for Lamptey. So yeah, a lot of centre backs, man. I think yeah, Kilman also a centre back, Mitchell also a centre back. Dunn, he does not even play. So yeah, your defense and mine look similar, man. Yeah, yeah. I think defense can have some improvements, right, Devas? So Mane, Bruno, James, Zaha, Jorginho, DCL, Kane, Wilson. Who should I transfer out? I have just one free transfer. Okay. Uh, I think it would have been easier if you posted a first 11. Is this first 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, this is not the first 11. So, okay, let me just count. I think it would be easy if you just post first 11, or just send me photos in Instagram. Like, it becomes difficult to look at this. Now, I think there's only 25 minutes for the deadline. So, yeah, do make the final decisions of your team, right? Diva says, okay, Zuma outplay, Vestergaard outplay, I guess. Kilman, you have to play. Mitchell is not sure if you play or not. Don won't play at all. So your 3 defense would be Zuma, Vestergaard, and Kilman. You cannot choose. That should be your 3 defense. So Mane outplay, Bruno outplay, James outplay, Zaha cannot play, DCL outplay, Keane outplay, Wilson outplay. So who should I transfer out? Jorginho plays done. I think yeah, you can work on your Devas defense. Yeah, I think you can work in your defense, Devas. Yeah, I think if I had to make any kind of changes, I think it should be your defense, Devas. I think that should be your defense. Yeah, yeah, it should be. Service says Vardy triple captain. Yeah, we talked about this service. Now, as I said, I don't think that's the worst thing that anyone has suggested this game week because it can easily work out. But again, Vardy can easily blank too, considering he can be good, like super influensive in the game and still not return anything. That can easily happen in the game. I personally always wait for double game weeks service, so I don't think that's the worst idea. But would I personally do that? Nope, I wouldn't. Service. So yeah, that is what I have to say about the triple captain. So Sagnik says, let's see what happens. Just know that Lampard is going all out to show his good purchases, and Mourinho, Lampard any day win. Yeah. I think, but still, I don't. Yeah, but yeah, it can work out. Sagnik, it can work out. As I said, but still, I think Lampard is more attack minded than Mourinho is. So, and looking at the players he has, it's easily Chelsea is more attacking, and like Southampton, I mean Spurs might just wait for the counter attacks, and we do know how good they are in counter attack. So yeah, Sagnik. Yeah, it might work out. Let's hope it does for you and me both. So yeah. Ankit, Liverpool versus Brighton think it's tough. XG is 1 per game. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't look at the stats anymore. I did, and it did not work at all in the beginning of the season. So yeah, it's all about eye test for me. So I don't really know about the expected goals for them right now. But still, I don't think it will be as easy playing against Brighton. Like, they're not the whipping boys. Not they're not like Fulham or let's say West Brom right now. So I don't think it will be easy to play against Brighton. So yeah, but it's Liverpool after all. Anything can happen. So okay, whom to captain, KDB or Fernandez? Nabil, I would personally go for KDB. Yeah, Nabil. Yeah, for me it should be KDB. My top captain choices for this week is KDB and Vardy. It can go either way, but I think if you ask me between KDB or Fernandez, I think it should be KDB. I guess, considering that he was rested in the Champions League, he did not even travel. So yeah, Nabil, I think it should be KDB for me. Uh, Ankit say, will Mahrez play? I think Mahrez did play in the Champions League. Let me just check quickly. Manchester City's. Mm-hmm. City Olympiacos. So they have qualified now, so they can rest. And Foden also did play, right? Okay, he did not play. Okay, it was Gabriel Jesus, Sterling, Foden, Silva. So De Bruyne will be back. That means Foden won't play. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne will be there in place of Silva. So yeah, there's a good chance that Mahrez will play, but still a rotation risk. So I wouldn't go near him personally. So there's a chance that Mahrez might play. So yeah, he did not start. Foden did. So I don't see Foden starting though. So but you never know with Pep Guardiola. Pretty difficult. So there, I think Mahrez might just play. I guess Ankit, he might just. Sagni say, also will Mitchell play or should I just go with Chilwell, Kufalke? Yeah, Sagni. Yeah, I'm playing Mitchell personally because I have to play Mitchell. He might not start. No, he's a rotation risk. Mitchell is a rotation risk. I'm willing to take that risk. As I've said, he might not start. He did not start last game week, but I think it was because Roy Hodgson did not want to rush Mitchell back into the first starting lineup. That was one of the reasons. Maybe Mitchell did not play. So yeah, Mitchell is a risk. I am playing Mitchell because I have to. If you have better options, Sagnik, don't play Mitchell. Don't play. Yeah. Devas, okay. Juma, Vestergaard, Kilman, Mane, Bruno, Hamid, Zaha won't play Devas. So yeah, Zaha has Corona, so he won't be available for this game week. Or are you expecting something like Son? Moreno and Son did against Man United. But I think Zaha is out of contention because according to the England rule, like he had not even started training. So after he returned from his country, he has not even started training. So without training, you can't play the Premier League game. So Zaha is not available for this game, Devas. So maybe look for some other options for Zaha. If there is a good one in the bench, just bring someone from the bench or else transfer him out for maybe Jota, right? Or Diesel Kane Wilson. Yeah. So yeah, as I said about Zaha, the team looks fine to me. It does not look bad. There can be some good points, I guess, but defense there's a lot of center backs, as I said. I think that can be changed for you. Except for that, yeah, Zaha does not play Devas. Khaleesi says Martinez, Nyland, Robertson, Chilwell. Nyland won't play. So Robertson, Chilwell, Kilman, Dunn, Justin, Zayek, Bruno, Podence, Son. Okay, Kane, Calvert, Brewster. Yeah, as I said, if you are a Brewster owner, maybe you might want to consider playing Brewster against West Brom. He might just get of his first goal this game week, against West Brom. So as I said, Brewster was injured last game week, so he did not start. So Mick Goldrick and McBurney, both of them started ahead of Brewster. But I feel like Brewster might just start this game week. So if you are a Brewster owner, maybe consider him starting. That might be a good punt. And Calvert-Lewin, Kane, that's fine. Bruno, Podence, Son. So from this team, Nyland will be in the bench for sure. Don will be in the bench for sure. Chilwell, Robertson, and Justin. I would play Chilwell, Robertson, and Justin. I will play Zayek. So how many players are there? So, yeah, please post the first 11. That will be pretty easy for me to judge. If I bench Dunn, Podence. If I bench these two, one more player I have to bench Kilman. Yeah, Kilman, Dunn, and Podence. These three would be the players I would bench. Or maybe you can play around with Brewster and Podence, I guess. Yeah. It can be. Yeah. I think you can play. Khaleesi, you can play around with Brewster and Podence. But I think if it wouldn't be the end of the world if you think of starting Brewster ahead of Podence or Kilman, I guess. Yeah. Sagnik says, that was one hell of a week. Moreno and his tricks. I mean, this year Son had literally decided game week 2. Yeah, that was the start and the beginning of the end for me. Beginning of the end for me, Sagnik. That like what I did was I was sure that Son wouldn't play, and I removed Son for De Bruyne for a hit. And Son returned double figures. That was so disappointing to see. And after that, it was downhill, downhill, and only downhill. Since that, I've not been able to recover. And now again for this time around, Son for Zaha. Son has been literally deciding my FPL. I removed him again, and he again scored double figures. So yeah, that was a crazy one. Uh, Hemal says, how about, okay, Hemal, do complete your sentence, please. Yusuf says, Captain Vardy or KDB or Sterling. Maybe not Sterling yet. I have been a Sterling owner for a very long time, so from my experience, I think still wait. Let's hope he performs good this game week, and maybe after this game week we can consider Sterling as a captain choice, captain material. But for now, not Sterling. I think that wouldn't be too punty, but looking at his recent form, I think it is still a risk. But looking at his ownership, it might be a very good differential captain. But still, I wouldn't go near Sterling yet. It should be between De Bruyne and Vardy. So my personal captain is Vardy, Yusuf. So yeah, Yusuf, go for Vardy. Personally, I would suggest Vardy, but I don't think it's wrong to captain KDB either. So go with your instinct. Uh, I would personally captain Vardy though. Ansul says your mid and defense looks so weak. Because I don't think T-Rex will. What are you talking about? T-Rex will return anything. Who is T-Rex? Okay, Ansul, I did not get what you were saying. But yeah, my midfield looks for this game week does not look good. But next game week, Lamptey will be back, so I won't be playing Mitchell. I will be playing Kilman, Cresswell, and Lamptey. So Cresswell and Lamptey, I can get something from there. Now in midfield, if Zaha plays next game week, that's fine. Or else I'll have some different plans. So after Zaha comes in, now Zaha was very unfortunate kind of incident. Just look at this. If Zaha did not have COVID, now just look at this midfield. This is super good midfield. So I was kind of unlucky, I guess. So yeah, I'll just do this for now. My captain is Vardy. Let's hope he does good. If he does not, my game week is over. If Vardy does not return points. Yusuf says, and what do you think about Jota instead of Zaha? Yusuf, yeah, I don't see a problem there. As I said, I personally will wait for Zaha. If you have a free transfer, Yusuf, if you have a free transfer, remove Zaha for Jota or someone else. I don't see a problem there. Because as I said, there's no confirmation that Zaha will return next game week. Then nobody has said that. He might again miss next game week against West Brom. That might happen. So I personally am keeping Zaha because I'm hoping he returns next game week against West Brom, which is not a bad fixture. And I don't have a transfer to remove Zaha. So it depends on your team, Yusuf. So yeah. Khaleesi says, Martinez, Robertson, Chilwell, Justin, Podence, Son, Bruno, Ziyech, Grealish, Kane, Cameron, thinking to take -4 Son to De Bruyne. Khaleesi, I don't think that's necessary. Personally, yeah, but De Bruyne is one of the top captain choice this game week, and considering there's no Nick Pope, there might not be Nick Pope. Yeah, I won't say there's no Nick Pope, but considering that Nick Pope might not play, and considering that De Bruyne did not play the midweek game, I don't think De Bruyne is a bad choice. But would I take a hit? Would I be that desperate? I personally would not. So, but I don't think that's a worse idea, Khaleesi. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. It can work out. I don't think that's as I said, if you want to do it, I don't think that's the worst. Do it. If you just follow the instinct, I don't think that's a bad idea. But I personally would think twice. But still, yeah, De Bruyne should outscore Son this game according to what I think, looking at all the factors. So yeah. Yeah, maybe do it. Yeah, do it. I don't think that's the worst idea, but I personally wouldn't. I think I would think. But you already have Kane though. Right. Do it, I guess. Do it. Son to De Bruyne. Yeah, do it. Sooner or later, one of them has to leave your team, Khaleesi. I'm pretty sure. If not this game week, you'll remove Son or Kane next game week. You already have Kane, so yeah. Remove Son for De Bruyne. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. It will hope out for the best. Hemal says, Zuma, Justin, Vestergaard. Am I reading the same team for Uh, okay. Zuma, Justin Vestergaard, Grealish, Bruno, Mane, Son, Diesel, Bamford, Vardy. Okay, midfield looks fine. Uh, Grealish, Bruno, Mane, Son. The defense can be worked on, but still, yeah, the team looks good. Not that bad. It looks decent. I don't see like sudden changes. Maybe in the defense, but my defense does not look good at all. So who am I to tell you anything, Himal? So yeah, I don't think this team is bad at all. Grealish, Bruno, Mane, Son. That midfield does look good. So I think I would try and fit in some Man City players now soon, Himal, right? In the midfield or defense. I think maybe next game week or soon. So yeah, the team looks good though. So yeah, guys, the deadline is near. I think now about 10 minutes or something. So yeah, do ready your team, I guess. Uh, Madison or Barnes? None of them, I guess. I'm not big fan of those kind of choices, you know. But yeah, as one of our viewers said, Barnes is not so nailed on. I wouldn't recommend anyone Yuri. So, but their fixes are kind of tempting. I'm pretty sure you are kind of trying to replace Zaha. You also have Zaha, so you are trying to remove with Madison or Barnes. I'm not a fan of both of them, I guess. Maybe go for I don't know. I just don't know. I don't think both of them are good options. Why not Jota? Maybe Yuri. Yeah. Uh, SCS says Mitchell won't play. Yeah, yeah, I'm aware about that. I won't say he won't play. He might just play, you know. He might just play. As I said, he was injured last game week, so I guess the coach did not want to rush him right into the first 11. That might be one of the reason. I'm pretty aware that Mitchell might not play, but yeah, but I don't have the budget to remove Mitchell for someone else. I will only have 4.2, so there's no player for that 4.2 bracket range that I want to take hit for. If it was 4.3, I would have taken hit for Lewis, you know, the Newcastle player. But for now, I don't see any option for 4.2. So yeah, SCS. I'll just leave him there. I'm willing to do that. Let's hope Mitchell plays, I guess. Khaleesi says thank you. You're welcome, Khaleesi. Sanjay says De Bruyne blanked this game this week. I have Taylor in my defense. Yeah, yeah, anything can happen. FBL is super unpredictable, so I won't say that won't happen, but if there's no Pope, that looks unlikely, Sanjay, right? So Hemal says Zaha out, KDB or Bruno or Jota in. Mostly Bruno. Which okay, mostly Bruno. Okay, Zaha out. Okay, Zaha out. KDB or Bruno or Jota. I think Bruno is one of the players I think people are not paying a lot of attention to. Maybe because of how they started this season, you know. I think, but now looking for his price, I bought him personally for when he was 10.6, you know. And like I can say he's the talisman of the team. Yeah, we could argue, but still, uh, I think Fernandez is a very good choice, right? Because anything happens in that Man United team, it happens with Fernandez or Rashford. So Rashford is kind of injured again, I guess. So I'm not sure if he play or not, but still, I think Fernandez is like widely being overlooked by people. So for 10.7, I personally bought him for 10.6. I think he's now 10.8 though. So yeah, Fernandez might be a good shout, right? He might outscore other players too. But obviously, Hemal, the obvious pick should be KDB. Looking at the long term, from this. So not Jota for me, Heman, not Jota for me. If you have the budget, go for KDB or Bruno, right? I think if I were you and if I had to choose between KDB or Fernandez, and if I did not have Fernandez, I would easily go for Fernandez. If you don't have if you don't have Sterling, Hemal, if you don't have the midfield, you know, the any Man City midfield, I think I'd go for KDB for a longer term, Hemal. Yeah, but I think Bruno is being widely overlooked. I think he's a very good asset. So yeah, but still, Manu can be Manu sometimes. You know, they can like be inconsistent sometimes. So yeah. Uh, Anshul, which unit do you go to? Uh, Anshul asks. Okay. Uh, do I want to answer that? So okay, this is kind of personal. So I used to be a Kathmandu University student. So I don't know if I want to talk about this. So still, yeah. Well, I'm studying IT right now. I think I'll just leave it at that for now. I think that's kind of personal. I don't know if I want to share that. So I'm not from India, yeah. I'm from Nepal. So yeah, Anshul. Sanjay says everyone would be surprised if Under starts for Barnes. Under, yeah, he has been coming off the bench. Uh, and kind of uh, assisting and making things happen, right now. But still, I would not go for under just yet, Sanjay. Maybe not. SCS is worth the risk though, because if he does play, yeah, if he does play against Newcastle, if Wilson does not play, I guess there's a chance that Mitchell might just keep a clean sheet, I guess. So yeah, SCS, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Let's hope Mitchell does play, I guess. SCS, I actually just moved Mitchell in. I actually just moved Mitchell in. Actually, and usually left backs don't get subbed on, so worth the risk. The thing, yeah, the main thing about Mitchell is let's hope he's at least starts. So after that, it's all about luck, I guess. But let's just hope he starts, and that is all we can do right now. Just wait, I guess. So okay, I think there's now just 5 to 7 minutes for the deadline. So just finalize your team, I guess. So this is my team. Let's just make sure it's ready. Let me refresh the page. Uh, when is Leicester playing? Leicester, okay, second last game. Okay, this, I think it is just me, or I think when you captain the players of first game week, it does not work out well. I personally feel that, and I personally look at the players who have games at last game week, and I try and captain them. I did not do that this for Vardy, but I think I just worked out. But that's what I personally do. I'm just that kind of superstitious, I guess. Uh, okay. Uh, Anshul says, I would not go near any Leicester player except Schmeichel Vardy for the whole season. Yeah, as I said, the defense might work out in the upcoming game weeks for Leicester, but I think Vardy should be an easy pick. So, yeah, I do agree with that, Anshul, though. Prashant says, Captain Salah or KDB or Richarlison, would you want to captain him? If Sigurdsson plays, he's not even on penalties. No, not against. Not Richarlison. I think maybe not. He's too much of a punt for me. Salah or KDB, it should be KDB for me, Prashant. Yeah, KDB, yeah, hands down. Let's hope KDB does something this game week. Yeah, KDB though. Uh, Sanjay, bro, show your bench. Who is going to replace Mitchell? No one is going to replace Mitchell. If he does not play, I won't get anything from him. Sturridge, like since Phillips is back, Sturridge is not playing at all. So yeah, if Mitchell does not play, I easily blank this. As I said, Mitchell and Bissouma, I'm not gonna get anything from them. I feel like at most, the most I can get from Bissouma is 3 points. From Mitchell, nothing. So yeah, I'm willing to take that risk. As I said, I had only one transfer. I don't have money in the bank. I can replace Mitchell with anyone. If I remove Mitchell, I'll only have 4.2. Now this is my condition. Okay, only 5 minutes for the deadline, so make sure. Okay. So as I said, if I remove Mitchell for someone else, it will be 4.2, and I don't want to remove Lamptey because he will be back next game week. If I remove Lamptey and bring someone in, I do have the budget for that. But is it worth it? -4 for maybe now for 4.9. I maybe I can get Walker Peters. He might keep a clean sheet, 6 points. So when it's -4, I'll only get 2 points. So is it worth it? No. So yeah, logically, I think I'll stick with Lamptey and I'll stick with my defense and hope that Mitchell plays. Uh, Okay, Ankit says all the best. Oh, yeah, everyone, best of luck. Ankit, thank you for joining in, and best of luck to you too. 4 minutes, I guess, for the deadline now. Let's hope Mitchell plays. This, as I said, if Vardy does not do anything in this game week, I'm like super screwed. I might just score even just 20, 30 points, Arsh, Kidman, Mitchell, Bissouma, these players just don't look assuring at all. I'm playing 3 players down right now, but still, I'm on a building phase right now. I need to be patient for now. Just asking, I need a backup mid of 4.5 in the upcoming weeks. Bissouma or Oren Romeo. I don't remember his name. Sorry. Yeah, Sagnik, I think one of the players that I was kind of putting eye on is Ridewell. He's just 4.4. Sagnik, I think his price is rising though. Let me just show you Ridewell. Yeah, he's just 4.4 and he's paying consistently. So yeah, I think Ridewell should be one of those players. If you just want to leave it on bench and at least hope he plays and just gives you 1 or 2 points, I think it should be Ridewell, not Bissouma, not Romela, Pomela, anyone. So yeah, it should be Ridewell for me, Sagnik. Sanjay, if Mitchell starts, he won't be starting at the left back, maybe replacing Klein. No, Sanjay. If he starts, he will be playing in the Killman's position, not left back, the left center back. That is the position he will play, I assume, right? He will be, yeah, I don't expect a lot from him. Let's just hope he starts, I guess. So Akshay says Vardy or Salah for captain. Vardy, Akshay, easily. Okay, 3 minutes. I'll just answer the questions quicker. So yeah, Akshay, go for Vardy. De Bruyne or Salah captain? De Bruyne. Sanjay, you can replace Zaha for Jota. He's worth it. No, no, no. My plan is replacing Zaha for Salah in game week 12. So I'll save my transfer. So no short-term decisions, no short-term transfer. That has hurt me a lot this season. So I've decided I'll just leave it as it is. So yeah, I'll just leave Mitchell there. Let's hope he plays. If he does not, it's all right. It's all right. Let's hope Vardy scores. He just scores and does not stop, and also recovers for the points of Mitchell and Bissouma this game week. That is what I'm betting on. So yeah, anything can happen. Uh, it's Alpha says I'm starting Mitchell. Is it okay? Yeah, I'm starting Mitchell too. So I guess it's okay. So if you don't have any good option, it's Alpha, and you don't have the money to transfer out anyone, play Mitchell or else don't. I have to play Mitchell. I'm forced to play Mitchell. So that is why I'm starting Mitchell actually. It's Alpha. Sanjay says he won't replacing Van Aanholt. No, 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 he won't. But what can happen is Sanjay, Van Aanholt can replace Slop, in the left wing position, because that is what happened when Mitchell was nailed on option. Van Aanholt replaced Slop in the left winger position, and Mitchell played in the left center back position like Kilman does right now. So that can happen. So Mitchell has a good chance. He might just play if Slop is benched. So it all depends, It all depends. Van Aanholt can play left winger. So yeah, if Slop does not get benched, I guess Mitchell won't start. So yeah, it is a chance I'm willing to take. As I said, I don't want to take a hit. I don't see a better options. I mean, I don't see an option for like worth taking -4. So yeah, that's what I think. Play Kilman or Kufal. Kufal. Yeah, yeah. Attacking returns. So yeah, Caspiano, Kufal. Just do it. I think there's just 1 minute, I guess, for the deadline. It's almost over. There's only one more minute, or is it done? It's almost done though. Yeah. So yeah, Kufal, play Kufal, Caspiano. Alpha says, love your thoughts on Vardy cap, score and score. Yeah, let's hope it does. As I said, if Vardy does not do anything this game week, I'm screwed. So everything is riding on Vardy this game week. For now, let's hope Sterling also starts scoring. He did play pretty good in the Champions League. So yeah, let's hope for that. Now I think it's time I end the stream, right? Now, thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you everyone, Ankit, James, Sushant, Satyam, everyone, thank you so much, right? It's Alpha, Ansul also, thank you so much everyone for joining in. Now I think I'll end it. I'm pretty sure now the deadline is near, I guess. So yeah, that's what I think. Anshul says play Killman as Arsenal don't attack. Yeah, maybe now they need to start scoring, but they did good in the Europa League, in this week. So that might follow up. So Arsenal, yeah, as of recent, he's not doing too good. So Sagnik just sent his team, I guess. But is there time for that? Uh, uh, okay. Sagnik said Rodriguez Bruno. I don't think there's time for that, but still, it's not updating yet. It is today, right? The deadline is today, right? Why isn't it updating yet? So yeah, as I said, best of luck to everyone. I think I'll end the stream now. Thank you for joining in, everyone. I'll end the stream, and if you're new, do subscribe and do drop a like. That will help the channel a lot. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Okay, bye bye. Best of luck. Take care. So yeah, we'll hope to see happy faces next game week. Bye bye.